Hey guys, how you doing? It is Dom here from Gimme a Hull. Yeah, we are here for Ric Flair's last match. This is an exciting time. It's an exciting time. We've got a great card here. We got Andrade, we got Jeff Jarrett, we got some talent from New Japan, we got talent from WWE, of course. Jeff Jarrett, AEW as well, and Andrade. This is it's being marketed as the only time that we're going to see New Japan Pro Wrestling, NJPW, WWE, AEW, all together on one card. That's Conrad Thompson's excellent marketing. Of course, this is Conrad Thompson is responsible for this. Thank you guys for joining me. It has been a heavy week of live stream. We had SummerSlam last night. What did you guys think of that card? Obviously, we've had a little bit of time to digest it. I feel a little bit better about it today because, the spots were good, the ring and all that stuff blowing up, the re-debut of Bayley, stuff like that. But we're not here to talk about SummerSlam, even though Jeff Jarrett was there. Jeff Jarrett was there. He has busted open that proverbial forbidden door. He is obviously allowed to do other things that is in his contract. Jeff Jarrett, who was at SummerSlam last night, WWE SummerSlam, is here tonight for Ric Flair's last match. We have a cracking card as well today. It is in the description below in the video. Ren Narita versus Yu Uemura, Davey Boy Smith Jr., who you guys will know from WWE, versus Killer Cross, Karrion Kross in WWE, the Von Erichs, the younger Von Erichs, Marshall Von Erich, Ross Von Erich versus the Briscoes, Jay and Mark Briscoes, one of the great tag teams, one of the greatest tag teams in wrestling. The Wolves, of course, Impact Tag Team Wrestling legends, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, who we've interviewed on the channel. Check that out, by the way. Versus the Motor City Machine Guns, another incredible tag team. This is going to be like tag team legendary wrestling. The Wolves versus the Motor City Machine Guns. Rock and Roll Express, Kerry Morton and Ricky Morton, of course. NWA Legends versus the Four Horsemen. The new Four Horsemen, may I add, Brian Pillman Jr. and Brock Anderson. Obviously, multiple generations there fighting. Brian Pillman Jr. I can't even. I'm having it's 10 to midnight at night, so I apologize. It's Brian Pillman's son, Brian Pillman Jr. I apologize, and Brock Anderson's son, Brock Anderson's son. I'm having a right nightmare. Anyway, the son of Hall of Famers. That's what I'm trying to say in the new Four Horsemen. What a nightmare, man! What a nightmare. Honestly, it's good to be back. It's good. Arn Anderson, there you go. Arn Anderson's son, Brock Anderson, and Brian Pillman Jr.'s son. There. I haven't done the. This is supposed to be an intro, isn't it? Whoops. Alan Engels versus Jonathan Gresham versus Kunzuke Takeshita, who has, of course, made loads of waves in AEW. Nick Wayne, Bandido versus Laredo Kid versus Ray Phoenix versus Taurus. Impact talent, of course. Impact Knockouts World Championship match. Jordan Grace versus Deonna Purrazzo versus Rachel Ellering. Should be a masterclass in women's wrestling. And the Impact World Championship match. Josh Alexander, who we've interviewed on the channel, versus Jacob Fatu from the Anoa family, of course. Ric Flair's retirement match, Ric Flair and Andrade versus Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. And we will now do the intro. 3 minutes in. 3 minutes in, we should do the intro. I apologize for that delay. I'm an idiot. I should have done it 2 minutes ago. Let's have Mick Foley.
This is the hardcore legend, Mick Foley. Well, hello and welcome to Give Me a Haul. Yeah, I hope everyone there, right there in Yorkshire, is having a nice day. Bang, bang. Have a nice day. Yeah.
Cool. So we are here watching Ric Flair's last match. We are 7 minutes away from that as well, which is it's very exciting, very, very exciting to be here. Obviously, Ric Flair, I was there. Well, I wasn't there physically, but I did see that legendary match between Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels. Obviously, he went on to have pretty decent matches, contrary to what other people say in Impact Wrestling or TNA as it was then with the likes of Mick Foley. But good to see Ric Flair having one last match and sort of making the decision to finish things up, having this last match on this grand stage. obviously doing it over Starrcast where loads of really, cool stuff is happening. It's a good time to do it. It's an exciting time to do it. Obviously, the wrestling world is a buzz with this weekend being SummerSlam and having the SummerSlam weekend. It's a good time. And what a great card that's been assembled by Conrad, by Rick, by everybody involved here, featuring Impact Wrestling talent, who I always say, as we do document on this channel, Impact Wrestling talent deserves more and more exposure, as well as a couple of New Japan Pro Wrestling talents as well. And of course, Ric Flair and Andrade teaming up with his daughter's husband, Andrade from AEW versus Jay Lethal, also from AEW, and Jeff Jarrett from WWE. This is, of course, huge, and it'll be great as well to see. Davey Boy Smith versus Killer Cross too. I'm very particularly excited for that because I haven't seen Killer Cross since he was carrying Cross in NXT, and Davey Boy Smith Jr. I haven't seen for a long time either. So that should be pretty cool. Let's go through some comments. Let's see. We have like Spike from Jack. Our moderator is in. Thank you for joining me, guys. Like I said, I'm very tired. It has been a busy week. I'm just going to move that up so you guys can see my There we go. It's been a busy week. We've had a busy week of streams. We did some predictions, then we did SummerSlam. Dan's doing Raw tomorrow as well. Obviously, I was disappointed because Bray didn't come in. Anthony made a horrible joke at my expense that Bray didn't debut. Like Spike or Dom breaks my other ankle. I will not break your ankle, Jack. No way. So Ryan. Ryan, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Sandra is in as always. Where is your light, Dom? My light. Don't know, man. Looking forward to Monday Night Raw tomorrow with Bailey, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. I have to say, yes, I believe the stable is called Control. Jesse is in 1,000th episode of J Dude Reviews coming soon. That's great. Were you the one who bought the Fiend? Who bought the Fiend being on SummerSlam? Shut up, Jack. Yes, I did. That was be right back. Got to get dinner. Cool. No worries, Sassy. You take your time. We are 4 minutes away, Jack, from the show on Fite. So we are watching on Fite TV, which is obviously public for everybody. If you purchase the pay-per-view, as I have done, we will not be showing clips from the event because obviously we'd get banned if we did that. But I will do my best to call the action for you as best as I possibly can. 13 people in. Thank you so much for being here. If you could like the video, it helps us out. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be lovely as well. Will Flair take the pin? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to see Jeff Jarrett take the pin. I think Jarrett is taking the pin, absolutely, and Flair's team is going to go over here. Hey, Jack, and hey, Sassy. Emma is in. Emma is dyeing her hair downstairs because we are going to Spain tomorrow. So everybody send love to my beautiful Emma downstairs hanging out. Oh, I don't know. You might be upstairs now because I can't hear any noise. But hopefully you're okay and having a nice time while I'm sat in here doing this for the next 2 or 3 hours. I sound bitter. I'm not bitter. I'm excited about this. It's good. 50 people in. Thank you guys so much. Jack says, hey, Emma. And Jack says, exclamation mark, because Emma deserves an exclamation mark because that's how I feel every time I see Emma. I'm like, that's the living embodiment of an exclamation mark. I am. Hopefully you guys are all right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed SummerSlam. And hopefully you guys, it seems like you did. You enjoyed the cruel joke that was played on me by Anthony last night. Playing the Firefly Funhouse music, simulating that Bray returned at SummerSlam, and I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. And Anthony caught it on camera and did a reaction video, and a few hundred people have seen it. So I'm now embarrassed. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I look forward to some quality wrestling. I'm just going to move a couple of things around. I apologize. I'm just going to mute my mic. There we go. I didn't move everything closer. I should have moved everything closer. My mic's close enough now. My screen is close enough. We are ready to go. 2 minutes away from the show. No doubt we'll have a few people looking for the stream. Once again, I will remind everyone we are not showing the actual event just because we cannot do that. We will get banned from YouTube. So if you are here for that, I do apologize, but I will do my best, my level best to call the action for you. If you are here for the coverage, I am more than happy that you are here. Thank you so much. I'm tired. Yeah, we lost a few people there. I'm tired. It's been a long weekend, but I'm very, very happy that you guys are here. I've got a drink of some sort that I'm going to open up right now. A little bit of ASMR for you guys there. Looking forward to Josh Alexander versus Jacob Fatu. Yes, absolutely. Josh Alexander, who we have an interview with on the channel from Impact Wrestling, the Impact Wrestling World Champion. Go and check that out if you want to check out our Impact Wrestling interview section. I'm like a guard in Metal Gear Solid who sees Solid Snake. I don't know if that's a euphemism. The rain is back. The mighty Ra is happy with it. I don't know what that is. I assume you're talking about the rain, Jack, but that's cool. The match I'm looking forward to is Alexander versus Fatu. Yeah, Josh Alexander can always put on a clinic. He's an incredible talent as a wrestler, lovely human being as well. And yeah, I'm a huge fan of Josh Alexander, and it was lovely to chat to him a few months ago. Fatu, of course, from the Anoa family, and of course, that's a huge wrestling dynasty. There's a lot of things to be excited about for this match, for this card. Even I wasn't planning on doing it until yesterday, and then we were like, yeah, Ric Flair's last match seems like a big deal, even though he's had like 2 last matches anyway already, kind of, because he had one in Impact or a bunch in Impact after he retired and got beaten by Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. But here we are, 73, I believe he is. This probably is it. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to call this for you. A little bit of a story for you guys. If you go on soundspheremag.com, I actually got to speak to Ric Flair a number of years ago. I'll pull that up and put it for you guys in the comments. A little bit of a weird story because I speak with a Yorkshire accent. He did not understand me for the first 5 minutes of the interview. He was completely confused by my accent. So you can't see that because it was before the days of me doing YouTube, but you can read it, and I'll post that in the comments as we get going. I think we're ready to roll. I think we are ready to roll here, guys. We seem to be going. The screen is black. Fite, the Fite TV app should be ready. I'll try and refresh it and see if anything changes, but we should be good to go. Oh yeah, here we are. Yeah, okay, we're going. We're live. We're live, pal. The copyright notice, unauthorized reproduction, distribution of this copyrighted work is illegal. That's why we can't show it to you guys. So yes, there is a copyright notice. I'm going to pull out the popcorn. I pre-planned. Dan always pre-plans and buys snacks, right? So I have snacks. I have popcorn. Jim Crockett Promotions. Yeah, this is promoted by Jim Crockett Promotions. Of course, a lot of history in wrestling there. Bob, somebody is Tony Schiavone's here. Brilliant. Tony Schiavone from AEW and Dave Crockett as well. Bob there. Anybody know Bob's second name? I didn't catch it, but he did the introduction there. I like the funky music. It looks like it's packed out. Nice ring. It's got like an old school vibe as well. David and Schiavone having a fist bump. So this is like a set that reminds of 1985. It's a classic set. Oh, so David Crockett, Tony Schiavone from AEW. David, Bob Connell. Tony Schiavone talking about Ric Flair's last match and what it means to him. A beautiful moment here. Again, that sort of classic 1985 style arena is very cool. David being told by Tony that we have a Spanish announce team. We have a Spanish announce team for those interested. Carlos Cabrera and Hugo Stevanovic, for obviously notable talents, worldwide experience broadcasting for for American events. Both these guys, legendary Spanish announce teams. It's going to be good. It's going to be exciting. They're ready to go. They're ready to go. The camera's still on them, but they are ready to roll. Okay, Motor City Machine Guns, we're getting this tag team match first off, guys. So the classic tag team match that I called out, which is probably one of my most anticipated matches, is. So let's have a look. Let's do this. The Wolves Impact Wrestling Dream tag team match. The Wolves versus Motor City Machine Guns. This is good, man. This is good. I'm very excited about this. This is actually, yeah, like I said, I was particularly excited about this one. So on now, the Wolves versus the Motor City Machine Guns. I should probably put that as a ticker at the bottom, shouldn't I? So you guys can see that. Scott D'Amore is here as well, the Executive VP of Impact Wrestling. Scott D'Amore saying that Tony and Bob are both legends in commentary, and they are as well. And like I say, there's the machine guns there, firing the machine guns off. I believe Alex Shelley is a #1 contender for the Impact Championship going forward, which is cool. Again, classic Impact Wrestling legends. And the American Wolves, who I haven't seen, they haven't been together in a while. Eddie Edwards, of course, is now the leader of Honor No More. There is an interview with Eddie Edwards in our Impact Wrestling section. Eddie Edwards, is the leader of Honor No More. Davey Richards is in NWA now, doing well. So they're going to team together again. The Wolves, not seen them for a long time. Yeah, Scott D'Amore talking about the Bad Blood feud. Scott D'Amore saying that the Wolves want to prove that they are the best tag team of their generation, and this could be both of these teams. Both of these teams could be that, you know. Let's do some comments. Yeah, Tony Schiavone is here, says Ryan. Absolutely. How annoyed would everyone be if you paid for flights, hotels, ringside seats, SummerSlam 2, but Brock puts a ring in your way? Well, that's, it's all about wrestling spectacle, isn't it? You know. Let's have a look. Sandra says, "Hey Jack." Sandra says, "Hey Ryan." Celia is in saying 12. Indeed. Sandra says, "Hey Celia." American Wolves wrestled the Switchblade. With Switchblades, a great match. Oh, the Switchblades are Moxley and I'm having a right night tonight. Moxley and tell me who it is. Moxley and somebody else. Sami Callihan. East or West Coast? Be honest, I have no idea. I'm from East Yorkshire in the UK. But nice to see you, Knocked XV. Welcome. Smoking Joker, it is the real thing, but we can't show the actual broadcast because we'd be blocked on YouTube. So I will do my absolute best to call the match for you. I'm watching on Fite, but you can find it if you search Watch Wrestling and Ric Flair's last match. I'm sure something will come up for you, Smoking Joker. But yes, I will do my best to call the match for you as Davey Richards is taken to the outside by Alex Shelley. Davey is a doctor and Shelley is an occupational therapist. So they both have other opportunities. They both have other opportunities. They both have other jobs, which is, it's amazing to see. Obviously, these guys, very successful wrestlers, but they also have careers in medical, as medical professionals. That's amazing. Yes, we are live. We are watching that now. Smoking Joker, thank you for joining us. Hello, Skeleton Rook. How often do you stream? We try and stream once or twice a week. Normally our one definite is AEW every week, but we've been doing more and more Raws. But nice to see you, Skeleton Rook. Thank you for joining us. Skeleton Switchblades, Mox, and Sami Callihan. You were talking. I'm going West Coast first time next year. I have high hopes. Indeed, me being East Coast and Central USA a lot. Absolutely, Jack. Jack has been around. I've hung out with Jack in the US a couple of not a couple of times, one time, but it was good. Our moderator Jack there has a lot of love for the US, and the drop kick there from Shelley to Eddie Edwards there. I should do the poll. Sorry, guys. I'll do a poll for you guys now. I apologize. Who wins? So we're going to post this on YouTube now. The Motor City Machine Guns versus the Wolves. Okay. So the Wolves are not as in sync as the Motor City Machine Guns, observes Scott Damore. The Wolves, of course, have had feuds over the years. Whereas Motor City Machine Guns have always been friends, but they've had friendly competition recently as Shelley beat his tag team partner to become the number one contender for the Impact Championship. Excuse me. Nice clothesline by Richard. Richard looks so jacked, doesn't he? Richard looks so jacked. Great technical matches. The American Wolves being chanted, and the crowd seems split between both of you guys. I like this arena. I like the old school 1985 vibe as well. Rick retired 14 years ago. I guess he's becoming Terry Funk. Hey, man, I would happily watch more and more Terry Funk matches. Chainsaw Charlie forever, baby. Love Terry Funk. Hopefully he's doing okay. Less on poll here than a Vince Russo pen match. Okay, yeah, cool. So you guys can vote on the result of this match as we normally do. I'm sorry for the delay. Who do you guys think that they are going to win? Is it going to be Motor City Machine Guns or the Wolves? I think we've got a vote for Motor City Machine Guns right now. 19 people watching. Thank you guys so much for watching us. Thank you for being here. If you could like the video, please do. It really helps us out. If you could subscribe to the channel, please do. It really helps us out. The Wolves now. Eddie Edwards there holding Alex Shelley for a midsection punch by Davey Richards. Nice. The tag team there. Eddie Edwards in. Eddie Edwards. Nice duck under. Drop toe hold and a knee. Nice drop toe hold by Eddie Edwards. And then Davey Richards with a nice knee. This is kind of how I want RH. So yeah, interesting point. I love the purple. It's a little brighter, isn't it? Eddie Edwards playing heel tonight, looks like. Eddie Edwards and the Wolves playing heel. The Motor City Machine Guns playing face, it looks like. Nice suplex by Eddie Edwards. 1, 2, and a kick out by Chris Sabin. Yep. Oh, Alex Shelley. No, Sabin. Yep. Sorry. That's Shelley, isn't it? Sorry. Davey Richards. We know who Davey Richards is. Again, the so built. Such a badass is Davey Richards. And then Richards now with a wind up. Oh, a big boot. Sabin, there you go. No, I was right the first time. Sabin being taken down. Shelley now. Shelley with a nice discus forearm to Davey Richards not being taken down. And Inseguri, but an ankle lock. Again, that classic. Davey Richards reminds me a lot of Ken Shamrock, actually. Yeah, very interesting. I'd like to see that too, Ryan. Lovely single crab, and Davey Richards has the ankle lock. Eddie Edwards has the single leg Boston Crab on the Motor City Machine Guns. So Shelley is the legal man right here, as called by Shivani, but they both managed to counter. Sabin managed to counter both submissions, kicking Eddie Edwards into Davey Richards there. Davey Richards running in, countered by Sabin. Oh, Shelley rather, sorry. I will get him right at some point. Davey Richards. What's Davey Richards doing? The Wolves getting ready. Yeah. Davey Richards definitely playing the heel. The Guns play the Wolves playing heel. Now, oh, beautiful. DDT. Nice little takedown. Nice little takedown by Shelley. Shelley, well sold by Davey Richards there. He's like, Sabin reaching out, wants that tag to Shelley Motor City Machine Guns, one of the greatest tag teams. I think they have just won. I think they have been voted the greatest tag team of Impact Wrestling history recently. Chris Sabin with back elbows and punches. Sabin, nice, beautiful. Rich is still the legal man. Beautiful spinning DDT by Sabin. Nice work. Spinning DDT. Yeah, it has got that you right. Yeah, and Sandra agrees with you. Very much that old WCW vibe. What are they going to do here? Beautiful through the legs there. Sabin through the legs of Shelley. That was beautiful. Great little moment there. Motor City chants from the crowd now. Beautiful, beautiful dive through from Shelley there, guys. Such a fan of the Motor City Machine Guns. Probably my favorite tag team outside of WWE, I would say. Beautiful, nice little WCW countered by Davey Richards. Beautiful kick. What a kick. What a kick to the face. Knee to the midsection. What are they going to do here? Drop kick and takedown there. Combo 1, 2. And a kick out by Richards there. Beautiful. This is exciting, guys. This is good. Quality technical wrestling from both of these teams. Both these guys, but now they're both in control here. They're going to get him up. Get him up. Davey Richards up on the shoulder for a neck breaker, but clothesline there from Eddie Edwards. As Davey Richards, super kick from Eddie Edwards as well. Eddie Edwards from Boston. A lot of history for me in Boston, my favorite city in the US. The nice kick from Sabin. Edwards with a nice knee there. I was a backpack stunner there by Eddie Edwards. Well done. And now the Davey Richards going for a Wolves style double stomp here. This is trademark double stomp after the backpack stunner. 1, 2. And Shelley pushes Edwards down and breaks up the pin. That would have normally been, I've got a feeling that would have normally been the end. We haven't seen the Wolves in action as a tag team for a long time, but I have a feeling that would have been the end there. The Wolves in control here. Shivani echoing that sentiment. But now Shelley, look at this. Shelley with some beautiful punches here. Shelley, oh, that kick. Lovely kick from Eddie Edwards here. Teed up by Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards with the kick. Back elbow from Richards here. Back elbow. Nice kick from Shelley. Beautiful count. Beautiful. Cutter by Shelley. Lovely. Sabin's excited. He's excited. He's ready to roll. Takedown. Oh, kick from Shelley. Neck breaker. No. Oh, nice drop kick. Beautiful facial. A facial from the Motor City Machine Guns. They are ready to go. The crowd are well on the side of the Motor City Machine Guns. Big boot from Shelley. And neck breaker. Is this going to be a neck breaker? What's it going to be? A neck breaker and something else? The Motor City Machine Guns. Skull and crossbones. There's a splash. Neck breaker and a splash. 1, 2, 3. The Motor City Machine Guns getting the win over the Wolves there. Sandra's favorite tag teams, the Young Bucks and the Briscoes versus the Young Bucks and the Briscoes, number 1 and 2, and the Lucha Brothers there. That's a good lot of good teams there. As the Motor City Machine Guns celebrate. What a way to kick off the show, says Scott Demore from Impact Wrestling as well. Chris Sabin is amazing. Absolutely. Shelley seems to have hurt his knee there. Sabin's clapping him. Oh, he's struggling with his knee. Must be an injury here. There you go. Sabin manages to get himself up. There you go. What a team. Beautiful work. Obviously, Sabin maybe a little bit injured there, but Great stuff. What a great start to Ric Flair's last match, guys. 20 people in. Thank you guys so much for watching. The Jim Crockett Promotions. Going back a little bit of history here behind Jim Crockett Promotions. So the history of Jim Crockett, thanks to the fans. Ric Flair, of course, there. Going back to the history. Dusty Rhodes, of course. The Road Warriors. Sergeant Slaughter. Terry Funk. Harley Race. All legends of Jim Crockett. The dreaded Four Horsemen. These guys all stepped in the ring to prove they were the best in the world, and they went on to do that. Of course, a lot of legends coming from Jim Crockett Promotions. Nice little classic vibe there. Ric Flair's last match. Again, very classic vibe to this. Classic visuals. Don't forget to like him as we get taller. Yes, indeed. That's Santino and Al Snow. Vicky Guerrero is there. Santino and Al Snow there. Vicky Guerrero having a great time, of course. Vicky's a part of All Elite Wrestling. Mick Foley. Mick Foley is there. Who we had. Love Mick Foley. There's a bang bang from Mick Foley. There is Mick Foley there. Classic. Okay, guys, what do we got next? MLW showcase. Of course, we had, MLW. We haven't mentioned. Of course, AEW, MLW, WWE, NJPW all coming together. So, Davey Boy Smith Jr. He looks great. Versus Killer Cross. Of course, Killer Cross, the former Carrying Cross. Awesome. Beautiful Heart Foundation jacket, that classic Heart Foundation jacket. The son, of course, of the British Bulldog. Looks very much like him, doesn't he? Magnum TA, there you go, another classic. So we got some MLW, Joe Dombrowski from MLW. Love this, love this. Love this. Great to have MLW involved as well. Huge fan of this. Let's do the poll. Let's end that poll. So you guys said Motor City Machine Guns win with 70%. I think you guys got that right. Let's end that poll. Let's end that poll. Get the new one up. Killer Cross had some amazing visuals since he's been left WWE. I love his look at the moment in his visuals. There is Scarlett as well, of course. Scarlett looks amazing. TikTok, indeed. People's Executioner, Killer Cross. Killer Cross versus Davey Boy Smith Jr. This is my most anticipated match. Undefeated in one-on-one competition with Scarlett by his side is Killer Cross. I like his finisher. I like his finisher. His music is pretty cool. Killer Cross getting in the ring. There's Scarlett, of course. Scarlett looks amazing. Killer Cross ready to go. I'm excited for this. Really excited for this, guys. So there is a poll in the chat there. Who is going to win this? I think we got 100% for Killer Cross so far. Hassan Terrell is in. Nice to see you, mate. Wonderful to see Killer Cross. Fantastic. Two big dudes here. Big, powerful dudes. You've got the sort of brawler in Killer Cross. This is the technical showcase. Davey Boy Smith, trained by Brett Owen, one of the sort of most pure wrestling talents in the game today. Recently re-signed to was re-signed to WB and then let go. Nice little lock up here. Beautiful, beautiful headlock there. Nice technical start here from Davey Boy Smith. Another little takedown to Killer Cross, who we have not seen since his WWE time. Cross looks like a Jack Justin Timberlake with hair. Indeed. Kurt Angle's on next. I haven't seen him yet. So you got Davey Boy Smith now locking up again. Test of strength between these two big dudes. People seem to be behind Davey Boy Richards in the early stages of this. Nice. Harry Smith, Hart Foundation. Brian Pillman Jr., part of the Hart Foundation, the new Hart Foundation in MLW. He's also part of the Four Horsemen here. He will be here later on. Brian Pillman's in all the factions. He's, of course, part of the Varsity Blondes in AEW. Nice little takedown again, taking down that arm. Taking out that arm is Davey Boy Smith Jr., focusing on that arm of Killer Cross. Again, that arm, Killer Cross is very much a submission specialist. Loves to do that cross jacket submission. So Davey Boy Smith really now pushing to take out that arm of Killer Cross. I'm not talking to you, David Bowie. I'm not talking to you after what you did to me last night. Cover by Davey Boy Smith. Taking out the arm. Again, locking in the arm as well. So going for the cover, not only doing that, but also keeping the arm of Killer Cross. Again, that power. Tony Schiavone documenting the power that is there. The power and technical prowess, which was, of course, very much prominent in the British Bulldog, is also here in Davey Boy Smith Jr. Nice little whip through by Davey Boy Smith, but countered. Killer Cross with those suplexes. Again, Killer Cross known for suplexes, but a nice counter by Davey Boy. Nice little trilogy here. So Davey Boy hit one, Killer Cross hit one, and now Davey Boy hits one again. So both guys getting 2 suplexes each. Oh no, five suplexes. A 5 suplex from Killer Cross and a 6 suplex from Davey Boy. They just going for suplexes. Suplex City indeed. Suplex City indeed. Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Killer Cross both getting 6 suplexes in. I haven't checked it. But yes, it's your fault. Shut up, Jack. That was not fun. That was mean. Forearm by Davey Boy. Forearm by Killer Cross. Again, Killer Cross with a slap to Davey Boy Smith. And a slap from Davey Boy. Again, great talents here. Nice little forearm by Davey Boy Smith Jr. Boom. Roll through. Unusual from Killer Cross. Normally has the power advantage over his opponents. Nice little roll up here, small package by Davey Boy Smith. Beautiful work here. Again, the technical prowess of Killer Cross being overlooked here. Nice, lovely little bridge. The cross jacket submission, which is Killer Cross's finisher. The rear naked choke from Killer Cross after the counter. Davey Boy rolling through. Lovely. 1, 2, and a kick out by Killer Cross. Beautiful technical work from both of these guys. Video is more popular than a note machine that can't charge. I don't know about that, but thanks to those that watch me be embarrassed. on a live stream. Now, lovely takedown, lovely classic suplex style from Killer Kross. Killer Kross going for that forearm now, winding it up. Forearm, beautiful forearm. Forearm trademark. 1, 2, kick out. That's it. That forearm. Davey Boy Smith takes down. That was not as good as I wanted it to be, but again, a nice showcase for both talents. Killer Kross. Yeah, it's weird seeing Killer Kross with hair. So you guys all said in the poll 60%. Oh, yes, yeah, so you all said, yeah, Killer Kross got the win with 60% and 40%. Okay, cool. So there's Killer Kross there. Killer Kross looking at Davey Boy Smith, Scarlett Bordeaux in the ring there as well. Okay, cool. Let's see who's got the Nick Nemeth. Nick Nemeth is here with some Motorhead whiskey. Booker T as well. Booker T obviously had permission to be there from WWE. Shawn Michaels from NXT. Jake Roberts. Will Sasso. So that was a bit of a killer Jake Roberts cameo there. Doug Dillinger. Don't think Jake Roberts was particularly positive there. I don't know how that got through. So something about sacrificing a son-in-law. Lex Luger as well. Lex Luger. So it wouldn't be a Lex Luger if it wasn't for Ric Flair. So there you go. 18 people watching, but 14 likes. Who's sus? Woo! Cavalier Hawk, welcome. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you being here. Hopefully you are all right and having a lovely time. Konzuke Takashita is here. A big favorite for the Give Me a Hole Yeah crowd. Takashita is in the building from AEW and New Japan. I believe he's on loan from New Japan to AEW. Okay, cool. So from Osaka, Japan, the Japanese phenomenon, Takazuki Takeshita. I need to get that pronunciation right, and I do apologize. I've been getting it wrong a little bit. Takeshita, beautiful talent. So Takeshita's, I think Anthony's a big favorite. Once again, 80 people watching, but 14 likes, guys, getting those likes before this match starts so we can watch a little bit of Takeshita or Takeshita. So I did it again. Sorry, it's not my weekend, is it? I made that 29. It was super successful stream. Well done. We're not finished yet. We're not finished yet, are we? Don, why aren't you in a Flair robe? I don't have one. My dressing gown is in the bedroom, and I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving this when Takeshita's on. Takeshita's a big favorite of our podcast. He's a huge talent, probably one of our favorite wrestlers of the year, I would venture to say. To speak for Anthony, seems to be very popular with our team. Takeshita now in the ring, so I'm going to make sure Takeshita is amazing. Absolutely. So I knew that. I know I'm right. So Alan Angel's here. So Alan Angels, of course, now with Impact Wrestling, former member of the Dark Order, now contracted to Impact Wrestling. So interesting. So Alan Five Angels being acknowledged by Tony Schiavone that he was in AEW, had some great matches while he was in AEW. So Tony Schiavone, you never see that after someone leaves a company. Tony Schiavone acknowledging that he is, that he was a part of AEW. And again, other people talking about Alan Angel saying that he may come back to AEW one day. You don't see that very often. A lot of people saying Alan Angel should go back to AEW and become a bigger star. So Nick Wayne, I don't know too much about. Very, very talented. He looks very young. Sorry, it seems like if he's on this card, must be a talent. So let's make sure that we get the banner sorted for you guys. And then we'll do the poll as well. Okay, so we've got Alan Angels versus Nick Wayne versus Takeshita. I apologize for my pronunciation of Takeshita. I will check that spelling shortly. I just want to make sure that we get this. In fact, I'm going to correct that now. Takeshita. Takeshita. Okay, cool. Yeah, Konosuke Takeshita. Okay, brilliant. I will correct that. Oh, and Jonathan Gresham. Jonathan Gresham with the octopus mask on. Didn't have that for Ring of Honor when he lost the belt. Jonathan Gresham. Jonathan Gresham is amazing. Uncertain future. He's got over. So this is a Progress #1 contendership title match. So this is a big deal. So these guys are fighting for something special here, guys. This is the #1 contendership for the Progress Wrestling Championship. Set in London. It's a UK based organization, of course. Progress. So Takeshita, Gresham. Who am I missing? Alan Angels, Nick Wayne, Takeshita, and Gresham. Now that's it, isn't it? Cool. So that is what is going on, and I'll make sure to do the poll for you guys as well. Alan Angles, a great talent, and great to see him, have the opportunity at the Progress Championship, one of the UK's most well-known organizations. Okay, so who wins? Apparently, this is Lucha rules as well. I mean, you giving this to Takeshita? I mean, he's very popular, very over right now. So let's add another option in. So we got Takeshita with that beautiful flying clothesline on Nick Wayne, who's my third one. And then we need Gresham. So that is now there live for you guys. We are asking you guys, the community, who is going to win that from these four: Gresham, Wayne, Takeshita, or Angels. Gresham with a beautiful Hurricane Rana. Gresham, one of my favorite wrestlers of the moment. Yeah, I think he's fantastic, and I would definitely I would have kept him in AEW because if I was Triple H, I'd be booking Gresham for NXT, and maybe and then a main roster. Gresham is amazing. Gresham just looks so built, doesn't he? There is a Battle Royal. I've just seen the Progress Twitter. A big Damo is representing Gresham in a Bunkhouse Battle Royal tonight here. So that's exciting. Damo, of course, we do have an interview with on the channel in our WWE interview section if you want to check that out. So that's good. That's exciting. So what did you miss? You missed the Motor City Machine Guns beating the Wolves, of course, 2 legendary Impact Wrestling tag team matches, and then you missed Killer Cross. Killer Cross, of course, the former Karrion Cross, beating Davey Boy Smith Jr., the British Bulldog's son, as Alan Angels goes for a roll up on Takeshita. A nice clothesline there. When I did my basic training many years ago, unfortunately, my trainer was that one. Yes, indeed. Hopefully, he treated you well, even though he is not proven to be the best human being since then. But I am sorry that I'm really pleased that you went and had that training and just the experience rather than focusing on who your tutor was, Jack. That must have been a great experience for you. Greetings from South Carolina, indeed, Danny. Lovely to see you. Thank you for all the comments on our videos. Sandra saying hi to Danny, and so is David Bowie. Beautiful work from Takeshita. Dropkick. Oh, sorry, Lariat from Takeshita. Takeshita is an incredible talent, as we know. Nick Wayne is the underdog here. Someone I have not seen beautiful Trouble in Paradise there. Again, sort of very, very quick, very speedy is Nick Wayne. Beautiful Code Red. Reminds me of Darby Allin. Got a very similar there. What's the word? Similar sort of aesthetic, similar look. Nice kick from Angels. Oh, and a big forearm to Wayne, and Takeshita now in. Takeshita now went for a knee. Nick Wayne going for a German, but countered through. Beautiful German by Takeshita, but countered by Wayne. Wayne landing on his feet. Beautiful Blue Thunderbomb 2, and oh no, not a kick out by Wayne. Not a kick out by Wayne. So Nick Wayne is signed to All Elite Wrestling. Buddy Wayne's son, Moondog Ed Moretti's grandson. So obviously a classic wrestling vibe to Nick Wayne. But yeah, signed to All Elite Wrestling. Takedown by Gresham by Angels. Gresham now on the outside kick. Angels now meeting Nick Wayne up top. Angels meeting Nick Wayne up top here. Nick Wayne with a moonsault, and now an Angels with a moonsault. I'm just seeing that Nick Wayne also has some experience in GCW. GCW is a fan of Nick Wayne, and maybe I've seen him on one of the streams. I can't remember, but he's a talent for sure. Gresham now. Oh, Gresham with a beautiful cannonball. I know Gresham has defended the Ring of Honor title Progress before, so Gresham has some opportunity. A C4 by Angels, and then a takedown, diving outside onto Gresham by Angels. Angels looking the best here of everybody, I think. Oh, beautiful lariat and a tribute there. That was lovely to Brody Lee. The tribute to Brody Lee, pointing to the sky before hitting that lariat. Beautiful German by Takeshita. Takeshita, again, riding a wave of momentum, a definite wave of momentum with the buzz going on for him in AEW. Gresham now rolling through. Cutter to Takeshita. Beautiful. This is my favorite match of the night so far. Favorite match of the night for sure. Am I picking Gresham? I think I might be, even though Takeshita is the most favorable person, but then the Angels has put on the best show, I think. Very impressed by Nick Wayne also. Gresham springboard roll through into a pin, but Angels with a crucifix pin, but countered Gresham. Gresham's got a lovely lock on 1, 2, and a kick out by Angels. Great work here. Great showcase for Angels since leaving AEW. Lovely roll through. Oh, beautiful O'Connor roll. 2, 3. Gresham got it. And I was right. These matches are very quick. The O'Connor roll was used in the last match as well. That's my only criticism. The O'Connor roll was used by Davey Boy Smith Jr., which led to him being choked out by Killer Cross. But Jonathan Gresham is the #1 contender. And I definitely picked Gresham there. 31 people in. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you being here. Got to get some sleep. I wish I was you, mate. Enjoy the show, man, and have a fantastic time in Spain. Take it easy, everyone. Hey, I saw that I'm Frank and Dylan. You brilliant. Well, thank you, Hakeem. You can have a champer clap for that. You muppet. That was horrible. It was horrible. Painful was training, and out of my nose skin was ripped off by the Progress canvas. Oof. Gresham walking back to the back, and win that #1 contendership match for the Progress Championship. What a huge moment for him. Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, looking great next to the beach. Cody Rhodes there, the American Nightmare. Is he having another match? There you go. Is he having? Ric Flair could do whatever he wants, says Cody Rhodes could do whatever he wants. Sorry, Ric Flair says Cody Rhodes could. Cody Rhodes says Ric Flair could do whatever he wants. Could have more matches. Cody Rhodes referencing his theme song here, saying that wrestling has more than one royal family, and of course that is part of the Flairs and the Rhodes and the rivalry there. Cody Rhodes saying that Dusty was Rick's greatest opponent. What a beautiful moment there. Lovely to see these WWE names, popping up here. We are moments away apparently, but not quite. A few more matches left. Okay, cool. So let's go through the comments. Some great matches, very quick, very cool. Sad day for Star Trek fans. Nicholas Altiora, some 4 Horsemen fans there. An original series passed away today. There you go. Yes, I saw that. She's much more than Star Trek Wall. She means so much for representation. Yeah, I saw a couple of notes on that. Sad day for Star Trek fans, and she was very notable as well. So, Tony Schiavone there. Nick Aldis is here. There is an interview with Nick Aldis from NWA on the channel. So if you want to go check that out in our NWA section, you can see my interview with Nick Aldis. Dust Devil, indeed, we are here to celebrate Ric Flair. Thank you, Dust Devil. Hopefully you are okay. Very brief matches. I feel satisfied. Yeah, there's Nick Aldis shaking Tony Schiavone's hands. I quite like Nick Aldis' theme. There's a British rapper, whoever that is. doing Nick Aldis' theme, but it's cool. Nick Aldis joining on commentary for this. Nick Aldis putting over the commentators as legends of the industry as well. Nice little moment for Nick Aldis being here. Talk about Jim Crockett Promotions as well. Let's talk about Drew and Sheamus. We're going to talk about it a little bit. It was a great match, better match than I've seen on SmackDown for a while. That I've seen in terms of the highlights. It was one of the best matches from SmackDown. Good to see Drew getting that #1 contendership for me personally. Here is the the Rock and Roll Express, of course. Legacy tag team match. Rock and Roll Express for Kerry and Ricky Morton with Robert Gibson. The Rock and Roll Express. Kerry and Ricky Morton, father and son. So I'm going to make sure that we have this banner updated so you guys can see what we are watching. Midnight Express. Midnight Express are facing off. So Nick Aldis is the same age as me. 1986 was the year he was born. Rock and Roll Express versus the Four Horsemen. Well, there you go. There's Arn Anderson's there. Arn Anderson is there as well. So who's winning this, guys? Brian Pillman Jr. looks good. Brock Anderson looks good. Good head of hair on Brock Anderson. Right. Let's stop the last poll. Who did you? Well, let's see what you guys said for the last poll. I can't see it until I stop it, I don't think. There you go. Let's see what you guys said for the last match. So you guys said Angels. Angels was winning. Gresham was not winning with 12 votes, but yeah, Gresham did take that. So let's do the poll for this one. Let's say Four Horsemen versus Midnight Express. I have just seen the last comment. Thank you very much. I am a white man with white hair. Hello. Hopefully you're okay and having a good time this evening. Hopefully you are enjoying Ric Flair's last match and the full card. It has been a good night so far. So the Four Horsemen or the Midnight Express, who wins this? Who wins this? I didn't put who. I should have edited. Can I edit that? No, I can't edit that. You guys saying the Four Horsemen wins? The Four Horsemen, or the Horsemen as they are now, is Brock Anderson and Brian Pillman Jr. Kerry Morton, the son of Rick Morton, I believe, but Robert Gibson on the outside. Kerry Morton. Just going to check some details there. I don't want to be misleading you guys. Yeah, it is Rick Morton. So it is. Kerry Morton is an NWA wrestler again. So the NWA is here. Yeah, so Ricky Morton's son. So, Paul, yeah, nice to see you words. What a battle on SmackDown. Yes, indeed it was. Dust Devil. Hopefully, I'm glad you enjoyed that. Good to see Drew getting the championship opportunity. Starlight Express, indeed. Nice little lock up here between Kerry Morton and Brian Pillman Jr. Kerry Morton and Brian Pillman Jr. Again, so the talent, of course. Brian Pillman, Ricky Morton. On the apron there is Ricky Morton. Again, wrestling legacies here to be fought, you know. Nick Aldis here representing NWA, talking on the commentary. Again, had a great interview, one of my favorite interviews of all time that I have done with Nick Aldis on the channel right now. So if you want to go check out the NWA section of our interviews, you can see that. Nick Aldis saying we are here to celebrate the greatest of all time, and some of these guys may well fill Ric Flair's shoes in the future. Beautiful, a lovely little roll through by Brian Pillman Jr. with the best mullet in wrestling. A step over by Brian Pillman Jr. Beautiful work here. Yeah, the best I've seen. Best I've seen Brian Pillman Jr. look for a while, actually. Rock and roll chance. The Rock and Roll Express seem to be the favorites here. Oh no. So Brian Pillman Jr. definitely playing the heel. Sorry for the popcorn. Apologies for that. Making a rustle there. The Four Horsemen definitely seem to be playing the heels here. Beautiful monkey flip there. Hip toss by Kerry Morton. Nice punch. Again, great talents, great young talents. Midnight Heat versus Beef Candy. Is that a thing? Tag in to Brock Anderson. Brock Anderson looks so much like his dad. Brock now begging off. Kerry Morton says he does not want Kerry Morton. He wants Ricky Morton. Brock wants a piece of Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton's still going. Been in GCW. I've seen him in GCW. I've seen him everywhere. Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton. Ricky Morton getting pushed now by Brock Anderson. Brock Anderson again playing the heel here. Ricky Morton went for punches there. Didn't quite connect, but Brock sold it anyway like a pro. What's this? All right, punches by Ricky Morton. Nick Aldis making a joke with Tony Schiavone that the last time they saw each other was when he beat Cody Rhodes. Now there you go. Nice little worlds crossing here. Lots of worlds crossing here tonight. Drop kicks. People are talking about stuff that things aren't normally talked about. We had Dolph Ziggler earlier. We had Cody Rhodes talk about Ric Flair. The forbidden door is well and truly open. Rock and roll chance. Consistent rock and roll chance here. Brock Anderson now taking down Kerry Morton. Oh, knee. A knee by Brian Pillman Jr. on the outside. The heels taking advantage of the Rock and Roll Express. Brock Anderson with kicks to the arm, kicks to the leg of Kerry Morton. Again, that technical prowess of Brock Anderson very much in focus here. As Nick Aldis comments on the talent of all of these athletes. Kerry is very much in trouble, as Tony Schiavone says. Kick to Kerry in the corner. Why Ric Flair has decided to restart his career? No, this is his last match. This is his last match. We're here to see his last match. It is just not happening yet. It should be in the next half an hour to an hour, but he's not restarting his career. This is a celebration of his last match of his career. Although he has had a couple of other matches, obviously he retired from WWE and then had a match in Impact Wrestling. So as Cody Rhodes said earlier in his video tribute, this may not actually be Ric Flair's last match. He could decide to do it again. But right now, apparently, we are here watching Ric Flair's last match. Well, not right now. We're now watching Midnight Express versus the Four Horsemen. Nice takedown. So Brian Pillman just taking Kerry Morton into the turnbuckle. Again, the heels dominating Kerry Morton. Kerry Morton asking for the support of the crowd, looking for the crowd support. 23 Kerry Morton, 23 years old. Ricky Morton trying to kick himself up, trying to get himself up. Ricky Morton gets the tag. Ricky Morton gets the hot tag. His son, Gary Morton, getting the hot tag to Ricky Morton, guys. Brock now stopping that momentum. Kerry Morton with a drop kick and a splash by Ricky. Ricky blocked. Pillman made the save there. There was a splash by Ricky Morton, but he couldn't get the pin. Pillman made the save there. Ricky is the legal man. Oh, a knee by Pillman. A knee by Pillman and the face buster. God buster, 2, 3. Brock Anderson being put over by Ricky Morton after the God buster. I love the God buster. It's a classic finisher. Big victory for Brock Anderson, Brian Pillman. Again, the strongest I've seen Brian Pillman look for a long time. What did you guys say in terms of this one? 92% for the Horsemen. You guys got that right. Hang on. Good for the Andersons and Pillman, indeed. It was. Ricky Morton was a good high flyer in his day. Kerry seems to follow that style, indeed. Very good notes there. Ric Flair and Andrade Idolo versus Jeff Jarrett with Karen Jarrett. Karen Jarrett's here. And Jay Lethal. Cross promotion. Andrade from AEW. Ric Flair, Ric Flair, no current promotion because it's his last match versus with Andrade. AEW, Jeff Jarrett from WWE, and Jay Lethal from AEW / Ring of Honor. The 4 Horsemen sign there. Okay, so we're getting a fatal 4-way, I believe. This Bandito. Love Bandito. Great talent. I know him from Ring of Honor. So we got 37 people watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Joseph is in. Again, good for the Andersons and Pillman, indeed. Sandra says, hi, Joseph. And Bandito, a fantastic Ring of Honor talent coming out now. Let's change the banner so you guys know what's happening. I'm going to copy and paste it instead of waiting for the everybody to come out. Probably a little bit more professional. So this will be Bandito versus Laredo Kid versus Felix versus Tarus. Bandito with Impact, I believe, currently. Laredo Kid with Impact. Phoenix, not sure. Oh, Phoenix with AEW and Tarus with Impact. Here you go. So this is what the match is. Bandito versus Laredo Kid versus Ray Phoenix versus Tarus. Black Tarus and Impact, but we're just seeing Tarus. Tarus looks intense, man. Good themes. Okay. Black Tarus. What a beast, man. Quite literally, Black Tarus. So, Dombrowski from MLW. Who wins? Oh, so, AAA. So, Tarus is from AAA as well. Got a history in AAA. AAA represented here. So, not only MLW, not only AAA, not only WWE, not only AEW, New Japan. Wow, guys. Wow, this is everybody, isn't it? Impact Wrestling as well. So, let's do this. Tarus versus Laredo Kid versus Phoenix. So this is the 30th anniversary. Triple Mania, just celebrating AAA's anniversary there. So Bandito, yeah, okay. So Bandito, we need to add. So yeah, Triple H represented here. Triple A, not Triple H. Although Triple H is represented by Jeff Jarrett. So Tarus versus Kid, Laredo Kid versus Phoenix versus Bandito. Ray Phoenix from AEW. So Tony Schiavone representing AEW, talking about Phoenix. Talking about Phoenix as this generation's Rey Mysterio. What a fine comparison there. From a AAA World Champion is Phoenix as well. You got to give this to Phoenix, I would say. Got to give this to Phoenix. For any need some sleep before today's shift, don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. Cool, we are on our own. Me and Sandra. Sandra's the moderator now. Sandra taking over. Flair Mania, we live forever indeed. Absolutely, Flair Mania. Lovely to see you as well. Thank you so much. How do I pronounce your name? I do apologize. It's great to have you with us. Thank you so much for being here. Just want to make sure I can talk to you directly. Bye, Jack. Sleep well. Sleep well, all. Thank you, Sassy. This is similar to the old JCP style since David Crockett is there too. Indeed, yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. Beautiful punch by Phoenix. To Laredo Kid. Ray Phoenix. I'm giving this to Phoenix. Phoenix is my pick to win this. Seems to be very popular with the fans as well. Phoenix now. Beautiful chop. What a chop there. Hooks Laredo Kid up. Laredo Kid ducking underneath. Beautiful DDT by Laredo Kid from Impact Wrestling. Oh. Bandito, former Ring of Honor champion. Beautiful forearm. Lovely forearm there by Laredo Kid. Lovely Michinoku driver. Laredo Kid looking strong here, guys. Tiger driver. Oh, beautiful flip there. Beautiful kick by Phoenix there. Spinning through. Oh, what a kick. Once again, that comparison to Rey Mysterio wanted for Phoenix. Lovely kick there, countering Black Taurus. Beautiful high kick. Phoenix is incredible. What a talent is Phoenix. Great talent. Laredo Kid doing well here. Laredo Kid slapping. Laredo Kid slapped by Phoenix here. Beautiful. Oh, walking the top, managed to kick Taurus before arm dragging Laredo Kid. Man, Phoenix looking good here. Don't know much about Taurus other than AAA. He's been Impact as well. Sandra picked Bandito. Out of these four, Phoenix all the way, I think. Flying cutter from Phoenix. We've seen that before from AEW on AEW 1, 2, and a kick out. Bandito, the only man to not hold a AAA championship, apparently. So these guys have all held AAA gold, all held AAA gold. But Bandito now has an opportunity to do that. Back elbows by Bandito. So Bandito, again, the only guy not to have an AAA championship. So maybe you give it to Bandito. Beautiful spinning cross body by Bandito here. Bandito and Phoenix, man. What, again, such great talents. Such great talents here. These guys, this is like a sleeper for a great match. Welcome to our wrestling family. We appreciate all of you joining us for Flair career celebration. Absolutely sassy. Thank you so much for being here. Kicks to the back there. Laredo Kid, again, one of my sleeper favorite of this match. Laredo Kid, the kid looks amazing. A one-handed press by Bandito. Bandito, Sandro, you might be looking good with that pick for Bandito to win here. Bandito is a power wrestler with technical skills. Indeed, he is beautiful. Wow. Sort of a spinning Hurricane Rana, like he went around like 7 times. That was like a Cesaro spin, but on somebody's head. That was incredible. What a match here, guys. If I was disappointed that Bray didn't, I've just tapped my headphones and I need to refresh the stream. There we go. When I tap my headphones, it pauses the thing. Oh, what a kick, what a punch by Tarus. If I was disappointed at all by Bray not showing up at SummerSlam, my excitement for wrestling has come back for this, guys. My excitement for wrestling is here. The Raider Kid's been in AEW before too. Fantastic. This is awesome chants from the crowd. And for once, guys, for once it's warranted. We obviously hear that a lot in WWE, but this is awesome. Laredo Kid going for a tombstone, but Black Tarus, reversing it. Oh, it was like a tombstone sort of into knees, so a tombstone, and then boom, like the knees were raised. Sorry, I just tried to demonstrate it, but it failed miserably. That didn't work so well. A takedown, just manhandled. Just manhandled Phoenix, but sent Bandito with a German. Once again, that tombstone getting a replay there. Tombstone positioning, bought down into the knees. An insane move by Tarus. Now, Tarus is in control. That Tarus mask look amazing. He is a member of Decay, I believe, in Impact now. Tarus, beautiful spin there by Tarus, a guy that should not move that well for a guy his size, guys. Amazing stuff. This is a big event for all of wrestling. Thank you very much for saying it. You are absolutely correct. Thank you for being here. Thank you for saying that. You are right. Bailey should be the Raw Women's Champion. Dakota Kai and Io Sky should be Raw Women's Tag Team Champions. Maybe, Chris. You are right. Very, very popular right now after coming back last night. Super kick counter by Ray Fenix, and a big forearm counter by Tarus. Tarus looking dominant here. Beautiful power slam counter on Bandito. Tarus going for a counter after that too, and a kick out. Tarus going for that. I believe Phoenix checking on Bandito there, making sure he's right. Headbutts by Tarus. Tarus with that mask on. Black Tarus going up top here. Oh, countered by Bandito. Countered by Bandito. Bandito going up top now. But now Phoenix getting in there. Phoenix with Bandito up to the top. So Bandito is now on the top of Phoenix's shoulders, guys. Bandito taking down a roll up. Oh, roll up, but Phoenix got a super kick there. Phoenix countered the roll up, but got slapped straight in the face by Phoenix. Another super kick by Phoenix, super kick by Bandito, and they've both taken each other down with clotheslines. Have Phoenix and Bandito, Laredo Kid and Tarus on the top. What's going on here, guys? What the? That was like a press power slam from the top rope. A press power slam from the top rope by Tarus. What a moment. An avalanche gorilla press slam. Thank you, Tony Schiavone. That's why he does what he does, and I do what I do. Tony Schiavone can call it an avalanche slam, avalanche press slam, a kip up by Bandito and Phoenix, super kicking Tarus, and Tarus is down after those double super kicks from Phoenix and Bandito. 29 people in. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you could like the video, that'd be great. It'd be really useful for our small channel as we grow. If you can subscribe to the channel, that'd be lovely as well. We'd very much appreciate your support. Thank you all for being here. As Tarus Taurus is hoisting Laredo Kid up, but Laredo Kid managed to reverse it with a crucifix bomb. Now Bandito, that power, the powerhouse. That nearly went wrong, but Taurus caught him. Bandito went through the ropes, but got caught on the ropes. But Taurus managed to catch him. That was really well covered by Taurus. Well done on everybody on that. That could have been dangerous for Bandito. And then Red Phoenix coming off the top rope to the outside. Red Phoenix flying with a body press to Taurus and Phoenix by Bandito there. Oh no, Phoenix did the splash on Bandito and Taurus, and then another one from Laredo Kid flying to the outside as well. Fantastic, as you can tell from my voice, fantastic action, very fast-paced, as you would expect from these four guys. This is awesome chats again. Alex Munoz says, hello, Alex Munoz. Hopefully you are all right. We are into the crazy lucha spots. Yes, indeed, we are. Taurus is a scary man, El Minotaur. Indeed. Indeed he is. Now, wait a minute. Laredo Kid, again, sleeper favorite here, doing really well. Bandito up on the top rope. Ray Phoenix and Taurus waiting at the bottom, waiting to catch. Beautiful fall away spinning slam. Fall away slam by Bandito to Laredo Kid onto Taurus and Phoenix. That was beautiful. That might be my spot of the night. That fall away slam from Bandito using Laredo Kid, landing on top of the guys outside. A German by Bandito, countered by Phoenix. Phoenix holding the top rope to counter that. Going for it again is Phoenix. And now Bandito counters. Bandito with a punch to the back of Phoenix and taking Taurus taking Phoenix out with a German there. Beautiful bomb there. Lovely sort of power bomb taking Taurus taking Bandito down, and then a double stomp by Phoenix to Taurus. Fast-paced action here too, and a kick out after that double foot stomp from Phoenix, pushing Bandito out. So it looks like Phoenix wants Taurus to himself to finish this match off, guys. So this is a AAA Championship #1 contender match as far as I can gather. Taurus now on the top of Phoenix's head. Beautiful bomb. Lovely package bomb there. Fear Factor power bomb 2-3. Phoenix wins. Got it. Out of nowhere there. What a sort of a package power bomb type thing from the top of Phoenix's head down to on Taurus's head. That was beautiful. 15 minutes there of quality lucha wrestling. Phoenix wins as we expected. The AAA Mega Champion is looking on. Phoenix asking the referee to check on something. Phoenix now standing tall in the ring, raising his hand. Is he a little bit injured? I think maybe some injuries. Phoenix is looking buzzed. He's looking happy that he's won. Got some spit on his chin. Jim Ross is here. Awesome. Jim Ross is here. Good. Lovely. Jim Ross saying we are honoring the greatest wrestler that ever lived in Ric Flair. The wrestlers make the music and the announcers provide an appropriate lyric. So Jim Ross writing lyrics for Ric Flair over 30 years. Well, it's a beautiful analogy. That's great. So Ric Flair is the music, and Jim Ross is the lyric writer. Jim Ross says Ric Flair is the greatest pro wrestler that's ever laced his boots. Jim Ross saying so happy that all the fans turned out. A lot of people cheering Jim Ross. Good. Watching on the Fite app. There you go. Jim Ross getting the plug in for Fite. Thanks for being a huge part of his career. Jim Ross saying thank you to Ric Flair for being a part of his career. Thank God for the fans. Thank God for Ric Flair. He's the very best. End of story. Take it from good old JR. Business is about to pick up. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Beautiful moment there from Jim Ross. I love that. I love that. That Ric Flair is the music, the wrestlers are the music, and the commentators are the lyric writers. Jim Ross has been writing lyrics for Ric Flair for 30 years. Beautiful, beautiful moment there. Now we're getting Fatu, Jacob Fatu, and Jacob Fatu versus so the High Chief of the Foot Hood, Jacob Fatu versus Josh Alexander, who we've interviewed on the channel. If you guys want to check that out in our Impact Wrestling section, Josh Alexander versus Jacob Fatu. Okay. So yes, you can super chat us, but you are not obliged to do so. You are more than welcome to support us if you wish. As I expected, Phoenix wins the 4-way. Yes, indeed. I hope he gets a single run AEW. Phoenix, yeah, I imagine he will at some point. Beautiful. I tell you what, I really like Jacob Fatu, man. Josh Alexander saying he's fought everyone. High Chief of the Hood versus the King of the North in Josh Alexander. So it's the Impact World Championship. Are we going to see something change hands here tonight? This is a big deal. Obviously, it's a huge card. JR tells great stories. Yes, indeed. Very excited to see Jacob Fatu. Reminds me a lot of Umaga in sort of the way he looks and moves from what I've seen. The Samoan Werewolf is Jacob Fatu. I like his music as well. Dex Baker in there. Thank you, Sandra, for the plug. There you go. Sandra plugs it and Dex provides. Thank you, Dex. I'm here in Nashville, but I wanted to stop by and support what's become one of my favorite wrestling channels. Dex, we could not be here without you. It's a cliche, but you know, it's me in my living room in East Yorkshire in the UK talking to you, and I am grateful that you are even here. It is 1:15 a.m., and I am so happy that you are here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support as well. Oh, yeah, my boy Fatu. Ryan Davis is happy to see Fatu. I love it. I love the look, man. Love the look of Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is basically the athletic one of the Samoan dynasty. Good size too. Thank you very much, Joseph Hargreaves. Very excited to see this. So let us do the banner first off, guys. We'll make sure the banner goes up first. Then I will do the poll for you guys. So Jacob Fatu versus Tom Hannifen's here from Impact Wrestling. Good to see that. Josh Alexander. So this is for the Impact World Championship. Impact World. Sorry about the typing, guys. I'm just frantically typing. Tom Hannifen talking about the Fatal 4-way there. Tony Schiavone talking about Tom Hannifen's career. Obviously, he has a great career. Here comes a walking weapon once again. For those that are interested, I do have an interview with Josh Alexander on the channel from our Impact Wrestling section, so check that out. I will do the poll now, guys, so you guys can see. You guys can vote yourselves. Have I ended the other poll yet? Probably not. I haven't ended the other poll. Excuse me. Right. So you guys said Phoenix, yeah, Phoenix won that. 50 votes for Phoenix. Taurus with 15 did really good. 10 for Laredo Kid. Bandito 25. So yeah, that was cool. Right. So Josh Alexander. So who wins? Who wins? We have Josh Alexander. This is Jacob Fatu. So that poll is now I'm just about to click it live for you guys on YouTube, so please do vote for that. Who do you think is winning this? Josh Alexander, the Impact Champion, versus Jacob Fatu, the Challenger. And here we go. Fatu running straight in. Straight in. Jacob Fatu from MLW. So is he the champion? Is Jacob Fatu the champion in MLW? Because that's gonna, and I think that's what it is. I think he is. So let me check. So currently signed to MLW. He is a former one-time champion, and his reign is the longest in the title's history. So he has the longest running MLW championship run, but he is not the current champion. 890 days. Beautiful punch there from Jacob, the former MLW World Champion. Lovely counter there. Not much I can say about Josh Alexander that hasn't been said. Great athlete, decent talker, and fun to interview. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Joseph. Back elbow by Josh Alexander there. Fatu probably has 6 kids, does Jacob Fatu. I was just looking into him. In addition to being a great MLW athlete. Good lad. Good lad. Oh, nice ankle lock here from Josh Alexander to Jacob Fatu. I'm just going to grab some popcorn. Sorry for the inevitable ASMR that comes from this. I'm just trying to keep myself going. I never ever have snacks to keep myself going through these. So I changed it for tonight. Had a little bit of popcorn. I do apologize. Nice little ankle lock by Josh Alexander. Nice knee. Attacking the ankle, Jacob Fatu, as documented by Tom Hannafin. Jacob Fatu does coast to coast. He's very agile for a man of his size. There are a few people in. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you could like the video, that would really help us out. It's a small channel. We're trying to grow. If you could subscribe, please do. We really appreciate it. Oh, beautiful Hurricane Rana there. Beautiful Hurricane Rana by Jacob Fatu there. Punch there by Fatu. Constant punches by Fatu on the outside. Josh Alexander now fighting back with a big boot. Josh Alexander with that big boot and a clothesline there. Jacob Fatu, much more agile than a guy his size should be. Great to see. Josh Alexander now down in the ring. What's Jacob Fatu doing? Was going to go for a splash, but Josh Alexander up top. Josh Alexander up top. Beautiful suplex. Beautiful suplex there by Josh Alexander. What strength there from Josh Alexander, who's used to facing bigger dudes like Jonah and Moose in Impact. So he's used to this challenge. Beautiful forearm by Josh Alexander in the ropes. Whip out now by Fatu. Beautiful whisper in the wind. A whisper in the wind by Jacob Fatu. What a talent, man. And Jacob Fatu might be my performer of the night. What a dude. Josh Alexander going for a finisher, going for the finisher there. C4 spike pile driver, but countered by Fatu. Jacob Fatu now. Beautiful springboard moonsault. Wow. This dude, man. Fantastic work here. Beautiful count there. Fatu in control now. Now Josh Alexander going for a German. Can't lift the big man up. Countered now by Fatu. Oh, midsection Oh, beautiful suplex there. Northern Light suplex by Josh Alexander, and Fatu kicks out. Could be my match of the night, this, but it's been so good. So glad I wasn't originally supposed to do this until yesterday. So glad I came to do this, guys, with you guys. Great suplex there from Josh Alexander, wearing that ear gear. That four-way was probably my match of the night currently. Going for the C4 spike. C4. Fatu, back elbow. Super kick. Punches. Oh, amazing. That was like a best moonsault ever. 3 moonsault, springboard from the first one, springboard from the second one, and the third one, and the rope by Jacob Fatu. So up one, so he went up to the second, up to the third, and then down from the side of the rope. So from the turnbuckle to the rope and down. Incredible. Jacob Fatu, man. Fatu running in, going for that sort of butt drop that the Usos use, and now the ankle lock. The ankle lock from Josh Alexander reminds me so much of Kurt Angle does Josh Alexander. Never submitted an MLW has Jacob Fatu. Submission specialist is Josh Alexander. We could see that change tonight. Jacob Fatu could tap out. Clothesline onto Jacob Fatu. Turning him inside out. A power bomb into a backbreaker to the kick out. That was beautiful. A power bomb backbreaker. So managed to take him all the way up and then slamming his back down onto the knee. That was amazing. I've never seen that before. That was incredible. Incredible work. Power bomb backbreaker. Oh, Josh Alexander trying to lift up Jacob Fatu, couldn't do it. What's Jacob Fatu going to do? Went for a springboard shoulder block, but countered by Josh. Josh Alexander, crossbody. Crossbody to the spine. Josh Alexander now walking, putting Fatu back in, but Fatu is up. Fatu is up, going to do a springboard flip. Oh my God. What a showcase for Jacob Fatu. He springboarded up, came up and spun himself round. That was amazing. Amazing. What a talent. Jacob Fatu going to set something up here. Moonsault. Moonsault. There it is. He's got it, but he can't get them cover. The mighty moonsault. 1, 2, kick out. After the mighty moonsault, which is a finisher, I believe, from Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu now and Josh Alexander getting up to their feet together. Alexander gets a German. 1 German. Hold on. I'll put the popcorn down. 2 Germans. Again, that comparison to Kurt Angle is there. Very much like Kurt Angle. Steeler J indeed. That is definitely Jacob Fatu right now. He's getting wrecked by Josh Alexander. But no. Jacob Fatu counted the third one. Jacob Fatu got taken down by 2 German suplexes, but counted the third one and hit Josh Alexander with a Samoan drop. Wow, guys. Wow. This is amazing. This is awesome, man. Count of 4 now. Sandra saying hi to Steeler, welcoming Steeler in to the match. Absolutely. Steeler, this is great. Steeler says hello. Good to have you in with us, mate. Cheers to you. What's this? Wait, who's this? What's this? Oh, no. Oh, this is a great match. Brian Myers and Mark Sterling. The major players are here. Matt Cardona, who I've interviewed on the channel, check that out on the Impact Wrestling section. So Matt Cardona and Brian Myers. Matt Cardona and Brian Myers coming in to attack Josh Alexander and oh man, awesome. Jacob Fatu countering. Jacob Fatu super kick to Brian Myers. Mark Sterling getting the C4 spike. Mark Sterling from AEW getting the C4 spike. Josh Alexander and Matt Cardona. Matt Cardona now begging off. Oh wait, DDP's here. DDP is here. Diamond Dallas Page is here. DDP is here. DDP is here. Diamond Kerr is here. Amazing. DDP taken out. Amazing. That's right. Get rid of him. Ric Flair is demigodish. Indeed he is. Amazing. DDP raising Josh Alexander's hand. Jacob Fatu. I want to see that again. I want to see Jacob Fatu. I want to see Jacob Fatu and Josh Alexander face off again. There's a bang from DDP taking out Matt Cardona. Taking out Matt Cardona and Brian Myers, who got themselves involved in that wonderful match, which would have been my match of the night if they'd have finished it. I think that fatal four-way has to be my match of the night so far. That would have been my match of the night if they'd finished it. Now, Mark Sterling from AEW holding up Matt Cardona there. Matt Cardona and Brian Myers being escorted out. Josh Chernoff. There's Jeff Jarrett with a locker room. Jeff Jarrett has his own locker room. Was at SummerSlam last night. He's got a last match tie. Wow, the dude's got a last match tie on. Jeff Jarrett's not going to answer, is he? He's not going to answer. Jerry Jarrett is here. Jerry Jarrett is here. Okay. Okay, Jeff Jarrett's in. Jerry Lawler. Jerry Lawler is here. Jerry Lawler is here. Amazing. Wow. Jerry Lawler is here. Hey, man, sorry, don't worry about it, Aaron. Don't worry about it. I had a feeling Myers and Cardona would get involved. Yeah, it was great. I'm wondering if Fatu will come to Impact after that angle. Myers and Cardona are signed there. Indeed, they are. I'd love to see that. Love to see that. Yes, wow, the Memphis King. Indeed. Biggest night of Jeff Jarrett's life. If Jeff Jarrett wins. So, of course, Jerry King Lawler training Jeff Jarrett. Jerry Lawler is in Jeff Jarrett's corner. Steeler says sick. Indeed, it's exciting. Take it where the main event. Not quite yet. There's a couple more, but they keep building it. You know, they're trying to build it. Memphis Legends reunion. Jerry the King Lawler saying that Ric Flair saying that he's a big deal. Jerry the King Lawler playing the heel playing the heel, saying that Jerry the King Lawler beat him when he first came to Memphis in 1982. So again, pooping all over Ric Flair's legacy here is Jerry the King Lawler. Wants Jeff Jarrett to embarrass Ric Flair. Jerry the King Lawler talking about the Flair strut. Who started the strut? Jackie Fargo started the strut, not Ric Flair. Okay, cool. So they're saying that the Fargo strut, the first man to do the strut. There it is. Jeff Jarrett and Jerry the King Lawler doing the strut. Doing a woo. Jeff Jarrett playing the heel, as is Jerry the King Lawler. Jeff Jarrett pushing the commentator out. Went for the interview there again. So Jerry the King Lawler will be in the corner of Jeff Jarrett. The Memphis Legends reunion, as Joseph says. The Memphis King, indeed, as Steeler says. Hi, Aaron. Glad you're here, says Sandra. Absolutely, we are. Flair and Andrade going to get into it. Yeah, well, maybe. Do you think they'll fight? They're teaming up. We'll see. Says, well, Ralphie, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Right. Okay, the Von Erichs. So the sons of the Von Erichs. Let's do this. Let's do the banners first, and then I'll catch up on comments. So the Von Erichs now. The Von Erichs. A copy and paste. Right. Von Erichs. This is the Briscoes. Of course, the Briscoes. Incredible. Ian Riccoboni from Ring of Honor joining us as well on commentary. The Briscoes. Cool. There you go. Briscoes are here. Former Impact and Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. So yeah, the Briscoes versus the Von Erichs. Let's do the poll as well so you guys can vote. Hang on. Hold on. Let's see where we're at. Did I finish the other one? Nope. I always forget this. Who did you guys say would win that? Even though we didn't actually get... So we had Jacob Fatu to beat Josh Alexander there with 19 votes, but that didn't happen, obviously. So let's see what we can do here with... So who wins? The Briscoes versus the Von Erichs. The Briscoes just got a 5-star match from the Wrestling Observer with them for their match with FTR. Okay, so the Briscoes versus the Von Erichs. I get a classic feel, I think, for this one. Right, let's go through some comments. I know I've been trying to get... sorry. Let's have a look where we're at. Okay, lots of great memories with the Jarretts and the Lawlers in Memphis, indeed. Absolutely. Ralphie, I agree. I heard rumors Ric Flair don't like Andrade. Well, you know, he's stuck with him for a while, you know. It'll be a good battle, says Steeler J, indeed. Jack and Jerry, baby. Ravens fan, but the Steelers will get better. I am not an American football fan, being from the UK. We kick the football around, right? So this is beyond me, but you guys have, you know, we're here to talk wrestling, but you can talk a little bit about football if you want. All right. So Ian Riccoboni on commentary from Ring of Honor. Marshall and Kerry with the most like the smoking guns. They've got a smoking guns type of vibes with the jeans and the bare feet, jeans and bare feet. Kurt Angle is on. Hassan, Kurt Angle is not on right now what we're watching. We're watching on the Fite TV. We're watching the Von Erichs, Marshall Von Erich and Ross Von Erich versus the Briscoes, Jay and Mark, currently on Ric Flair's last match. Beautiful punch. Again, great talents. Great talents are the Von Erichs and the Briscoes here, guys. My stream needs to update, so I'm going to do that. Nice little takedown. Takedown there on the Von Erichs by the Briscoes. The power moves from the Briscoes. Oh, cool. You're watching the doc as well. Okay, cool. His regiment is sick indeed. I could take care of American football for you. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd be interested to see what Kurt Angle's regiment is. What he does. I didn't realize how much MLW talk would be on this show. Davey Boy, Fatu, Von Erichs. If you don't watch MLW, those are some of their best to showcase indeed. Well, don't worry about it, Hassan. I am going to call the action as best I can for you. Chop there from the Briscoes into the corner. Into the corner. The Briscoes in control of the Von Erichs here. Big boot. The Briscoes are probably living in Hawaii, having a great time. Just going to refresh my stream. There we go. Jay Briscoe with a nice drop kick. Jay Briscoe with a nice drop kick to the Von Erichs. You can watch MLW on YouTube. Indeed. Thank you very much, Sandra. Jay Briscoe with a nice swanton. Jay Briscoe with a swanton on both the Von Erichs there. Again, the Briscoes coming from Hawaii, having a great time tonight. Oh, they got the chairs here. Is this no DQ? Oh, what are they going to do here? They're going to use the chair as a launch, but it doesn't look very stable. Doesn't look very stable here. Mark Briscoe using the chair and getting a cannonball. Beautiful. On the A&E channel, the Kurt Angle doc. Yeah, fair enough. Swanton highlight. Yes, indeed, it was. It was. Swanton, it was. His dad died in an accident. He won a lot to get a gold medal with a broken neck, kind of like real life bat. Yes, indeed. I got to speak to Kurt Angle a few years ago for my magazine. I don't have an audio clip of it, but it is on my website. I'll have to show that to you guys. It was a lovely interview a long, long time ago when Kurt Angle was in Impact Wrestling. But I'm so glad we got to do it. He's easily my favorite. One of my favorites of all time is Kurt Angle. So it was a wonderful opportunity to do that. I'll send that link to you guys. Nice insuguri there by the Von Erichs. There's my interview with Kurt Angle from like 2011, something like that. Yeah, there was a swanton there, Ralphie. There was a swanton there, and it was a Jeff Hardy move. Hopefully, Jeff Hardy is very well. Yeah, absolutely. Kurt Angle is a purist wrestler indeed. Real hero, Kurt Angle. Yes, indeed. Hey, Lacey Evans has obviously been in the military. She's worked very hard. She's a hero in her own right, guys. But obviously, Kurt Angle has done some amazing things for wrestling too. But Lacey Evans, there's a comparison by Ralphie in the comments there. Lacey Evans does her own thing, Hi, Sasha Banks. Any Sasha Banks fans are moron? I don't know about that. But hello, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Jay fighting back to the Von Erichs. The Von Erichs now. Back elbows and forearms. Jay Briscoe getting the tag to Mark. Now. Forearms there. Back elbows. Waistlock now, Jay Briscoe countering now. Sending the Von Erichs into each other. Lovely drop kick by Jay. Jay Briscoe's he's doing some martial arts. Is the Briscoes. Ralphie saying Sasha Banks fans are cool. Each to their own, guys. Each to their own, you know. Jay is a sensei of Regneck Kung Fu. Of course, he is Jay Briscoe. The Von Erichs now. So Ross Von Erich taken for a ride with a suplex there. Ross Erich nearly suplexed out of his boots there. For a splash there. The Briscoes in control of the Von Erichs. The Redneck Boogie. Oh no. Counter there by Marshall Von Erich. Marshall Von Erich taking out the Briscoes. The Claw. The Von Erich Claw. Classic. The Claw. 1, 2. The Claw and a takedown. There's the Von Erich Claw there used. It was brilliant. Great. Redneck Kung Fu, yes indeed. How you doing, Rob? Hopefully you're all right. All right, yeah. And this event been good. This has been great wrestling weekend indeed. It has, James. Thank you for joining us. It's been fantastic. Clothesline there from the Briscoes. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you all for being here. Rolly Roll, I've enjoyed it. It's not as good as the other matches, I will admit. Not quite as exciting, but pretty good. Neck breaker there. And now the Briscoes going up top. The neck breaker, the signature neck breaker. Are we going to have a frog splash elbow? The frog splash elbow. 1, 2, 3. I love that. I think if my finish here, if I had a wrestling finish, it would be a frog splash elbow. It's great. The Briscoes win that. Yeah, Rolly says boring, but it's okay. I think it's been good. Not as exciting as the other matches, but still decent. Briscoes are brawlers, and they high fly. Indeed, they do, Sandra. Yes, very good. Very good. Thank you guys all for your comments and your support. We appreciate you. Yeah, just your opinion. That's okay, man. You're welcome to your opinion. Of course you are. Sandra saying hi, Rolly. Welcome, of course. Welcome all of you guys to the community. You are the Hulkamaniacs. If you are with us, we are Gimme a Hull. Yeah, my name is Dom. If you could like the video, please do. If you could subscribe to the channel, it'll help us out. As Sting is here, the legendary opponent of Sting. Sorry, Sting, the legendary opponent of Ric Flair. Ric Flair put Sting on the map. So Ric Flair, so Sting. Sting says, you got to make me a promise to chop everybody's chest, make everybody bleed, make people's chests bleed. Nice. Now we go to school recounting Sting's experience of being put in the finger four. God bless you from Sting. Go tear it up, says Sting. Sting says tear it up, recounting her being put in the finger four and being told let's go to school by Ric Flair. Lovely little moment there. Again, some lovely moments here. Opinions are always appreciated. Nice stream. Thank you. Well, thank you for being here. We are just people, hanging out, watching wrestling. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Oh yeah, we need a vote, don't we? Oh, yep. We do need a vote. Old school Sting versus Crow Sting. I say Crow Sting because I'm a huge Crow fan, Steeler. That's good. Old school Sting versus Crow Sting. I'd say the Crow Sting. Anybody else got an opinion on that? Old school Sting versus Crow Sting. As Steeler J2000 is asking the question, I'm going to say Crow Sting, man. I'm going to say Crow Sting for me. Yeah, Crow Sting for Steeler as well. That's me, though. Anybody else got an opinion on that? Sandra says, Mox Buddy, as Michael Pinotta is here. Pinotta, I'm here. I'm watching it on Watch Wrestling on my iPad. There you go. That's where you can find it. For free. If you want, just search Watch Wrestling and Ric Flair's last match. I'm sure it'll be fine. Good stuff. Hopefully you're enjoying it. And now we're going to get a triple threat for the Impact World Championship, Impact Women's Championship before the main event. So let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's get this on the stream. Let's make sure that we know what is coming. So you guys know. So Impact Knockouts World Championship match. Jordan Grace versus Gianna Perazzo and Rachel Ellering for a triple threat. Okay, let's do this, guys. On now, we have Rachel Ellering versus Jordan Grace versus Deonna Purrazzo for the Impact World Championship, for the Impact Knockouts World Championship. Tom Hannafan again, the voice of Impact Wrestling, out on commentary. There's Deonna Purrazzo, who we've interviewed on the channel. My colleague Anthony interviewed Deonna Purrazzo last year. If you want to check that out in our Impact section. Yep, so that's ready to go. Let's do the vote, guys. You want to do the vote? How long is this show? Right, okay. What do we got left? So we have a battle royal that I didn't know about before this, which features Big Damo and a few other people. So I think that's coming. And then we also have Ren Narita and Yu Amora from New Japan as well. So 2 or 3 matches left before that main event. So I'd say another 2 hours. I'd say maybe another hour, an hour to 2 hours, I would say, which is fine. You know, it's great. It's been a great show. Been a fantastic show. Right, let's do the vote for you guys. Let's see. Let's end the poll for the other one. I always forget to do that. Who did you guys say was going to win that? Rachel Ellering coming out now. Wearing a pride flag. Good to see it. Support women's sports indeed. The UK, well, England just won the championships today. Beat Germany 2-1. The England women's national football team beat Germany 2-1. The England Lionesses today, which is awesome. So we won the FIFA Women's World Cup today, which is awesome. As Rachel Ellering saying, support women's sports there, which is great. Love that. So have we got the poll up? Did I put it up? I didn't put it up yet, did I? What did you guys say? We said the Briscoes 52%, the Von Erichs 47% with 19 votes. You guys got that right. The Briscoes winning. So let's do this now. So we got Deonna versus Jordan. Jordan Grace is so built. Amazing. And then Deonna, Jordan, and Rachel Ellering. Okay, so there you go. So who wins between Deonna Purrazzo, Jordan Grace, and Rachel Ellering? You guys can vote on that one now. Jordan Grace, part of the good bit of history there. Jordan Grace, part of the first ever All-In event. The only female in that battle royal. Great. Jordan Grace done a lot of things. Deonna Purrazzo shooing everybody away. Very confident, very overconfident is Deonna Purrazzo, as she should be. One of the greatest women's talents at the moment. Okay, cool. Those matches happened on the pre-show. Don't remember who won the New Japan match and in the Royal GCW battle. Okay, cool. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for that. And that just goes to show you should always watch the pre-show. So yeah, one more match. So let's have a look at what we missed. Ric Flair's last match. Pre-show. Let's have a look. So that is free on the YouTube right now. So if you guys are going to want to go watch those matches that we missed, which was was the New Japan match and then the Battle Royal, I'll post that in the comments so you guys can see that. Please like and subscribe and join our wrestling family. That's right. There's the link to the pre-show if anybody's interested. I'll post it so you can go to Facebook and Twitch as well. Roll through now. So I've posted the pre-show, which you can watch for free if you want on YouTube, and I will get the results for you guys shortly. We'll call the pre-show NJPW Young Lions match. Ren Narita defeated Yu Amora with a belly-to-belly suplex. Dave Prazak from GCW. Bunkhouse Battle Royal won by Mance Warner from GCW. Bunch of GCW wrestlers invaded the Battle Royal. Bully Ray was in there. Joey Janela was in there. James Storm in there. Cool. Mance Warner got tossed out. Bully Ray, Joey Janela in there. James Storm, Blake Christian, Ricky St. Paige, Crowbar was in there. Effie was in there. Sin Bodie was in there. Interesting. Big Damo taken out by the group. There was an interview with Big Damo that we did last year when he left WB. Interesting. Good. And then we're up to date. Okay, guys. So Mance Warner won the Battle Royal, and Ren Narita won the belly to belly. Won the New Japan Pro Wrestling Young Lions match, and now we're back. Now we're okay. Woo, says Wayne Jamaro. That's cool. Sorry, I was just recapping on the pre-show. What a weekend for wrestling. Great week ahead indeed, Michael. I'm in Spain this week. I won't be watching any wrestling. Slap there from Ellering down. Jordan Grace taking control. Jordan Grace looks amazing, man. Jordan Grace. Beautiful knee. Beautiful back elbow there. Beautiful back elbow. One Vader bomb by Jordan Grace. So this is the last match before the main event. Thank you, Michael, for updating me on that so we could update you guys. Back elbow. Forearm by Jordan Grace here. Forearm to the back. Forearm to the front as well. Jordan Grace, very, very much in control here. Big forearm by Perazo. Perazo been out of action a little bit in this. It's been very much Ellering and Jordan Grace. Now Viana Perazo with a kick to the midsection. And big kick there from Jordan Grace. Forearm by Gianna Perazo. Gianna Perazo now going up. Michael needs to pee. Don't worry about it, man. You pee. I'm so upset I missed the GCW stuff. I went to their show Friday where they promised to invade the pay-per-view. Yes, they did invade the Battle Royal earlier on. I'm sorry we missed that, but you can go back and watch it, Dex. I've posted a link upstairs, up in the comments. So it's free on Fite YouTube. So you can go back and watch it for free, the link above. So check that out, man. Hopefully you enjoy it. And it just reminds me that it's not WWE, right? We should always watch the pre-show. So in future streams, we will do our best to watch the pre-show whenever we can, because we did miss that Battle Royal and the New Japan Young Lions match, which is a shame, really. Big, beautiful suplex, nice little suplex there by Rachel Ellering, but Gianna Perazo breaking up the pin. I think Nick Wayne and Blake Christian. I saw Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne was great earlier. Nick Wayne competed at every show this weekend in Nashville. Such great talent. Yeah, absolutely, Dex. Fantastic talent. And thank you for being here and supporting these talents and supporting us. Beautiful. Oh, DDT and a takeover. I think that was used earlier, but still a great match. The DDT and the face plant there by Diana. Great stuff. Fantastic work. John Perazo going for something, going for a pile driver, going for the Queen's Gate, but roll through to Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace now. Grace now. Going for the armbar. The Fujiwara armbar, the signature there, but Jordan Grace managing to escape it. Michael had a quick pee, now he's back. I agree. GCW, so much fun to watch. Going to watch the pay-per-view tomorrow. Yeah, Sandra is a great fan. We will do more GCW. It is on the plan, but it's just, we're busy lives, other jobs and things. But we try and do as much as we can. Rachel Ellering in control. Rachel Ellering now in the turnbuckle. Jordan Grace now sending Deonna Purrazzo in, and a slap. A big slap there to Jordan Grace. Rachel Ellering is doing well here. What a slap there from Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace, the powerhouse of this match. Oh, beautiful spine buster there. Beautiful spine buster there. And Purrazzo, beautiful sort of spinning Hurricane Rana type thing into the armbar, into that trademark armbar. This is for the Impact World Knockouts Championship, guys. Deonna Purrazzo's got the armbar on Ellering. She's got the armbar on Ellering. So Grace is the champion. She's got her own submission. Got like a choke, a bulldog choke on Deonna Purrazzo. Ellering is down. Purrazzo in the bulldog choke. Deonna Purrazzo now countering Rachel, countering Jordan Grace. Went for something there. Went for a monkey flip. Jordan Grace slapping Deonna Purrazzo at the top. Oh, what's this Rachel Ellering? Rachel Ellering here. Rachel Ellering with a powerbomb and a suplex. Powerbomb and a suplex. Beautiful stuff there. Fantastic work. Deonna Purrazzo now on the outside. Jordan Grace now. Jordan Grace stalking Rachel Ellering. Jordan Grace down, just standing herself up. Rachel Ellering covering as well. Rachel Ellering with a forearm. Jordan Grace with a forearm as well. Big punch from Ellering. Forearm from Grace. Very competitive here. Very competitive. A nice little punt kick there. Super kick there. And a black hole slam by Rachel Ellering. Watching the replay of People vs. GCW. Nice on Fite. Hey, buddy, what time is pay-per-view tomorrow? Penner is in. So we've currently got Jordan Grace, Deonna Purrazzo, and Rachel Ellering. Purrazzo with a kick. Ellering, Jordan Grace with that power bomb. Grace driver, 2. Ellering rolls. Ellering, 1, 2. Oh, Ellering nearly got it. And a bulldog choke. The choke after the Grace bomb to Deonna Purrazzo. Rear naked choke on Rachel Ellering. Looks like Rachel Ellering is going to take the submission. Deonna Purrazzo was taken out by that power bomb, by that bomb, and Ellering is down. Ellering's tapping out. Ellering is tapping out. Jordan Grace getting the win there, guys. Jordan Grace getting the win. Excellent work, as you would expect. Jordan Grace very over at the moment. Doing very well there. Ric Flair's last match. Sorry, it's not Ric Flair's last match. It's the pay-per-view is called Ric Flair's last match. What a great showcase for Jordan Grace. Amazing. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff here. Brilliant. What did you guys say there for the poll? Let's see what you guys said for the poll as we head in to the main event. This has been really good. So you guys said Jordan Grace 40, Deonna 30, Ellering 30, so it was close. Jordan Grace getting the 40, getting the win just there. Jordan Grace. Tony Schiavone and David Crockett now. Representing AEW, WWE, Ring of Honor, New Japan, GCW, NWA, everybody was here. So it's an intro. So background 1985, classic background. Starting out, they've been there since the start for Ric Flair. This is his final match. Not ours. Not ours, says David Crockett. Ric Flair, here we go. Here we go. So this is what leads up to tonight. This is the biggest main event. July 31st, Nashville, Tennessee. Ric Flair, last match. One more time to see Ric Flair. Guaranteed this time for the last time, he says. Rachel is the wrestling royalty, the heiress of the Road Warrior legacy. There you go. Ric Flair trying to prepare, trying to get fit, taking some bumps. There he is. Ric Flair, he's looking good, man. He's got some muscle. Jay Lethal training. Jay Lethal training Ric Flair. Leading to this match. I'm just going to make sure that we have the banner up to date. So this is Jay Lethal wanted to be a part of the show, and then Ric Flair didn't want it to happen. So Jay Lethal, who's been training Ric Flair. Ric Flair called Jay Lethal an opening match guy. What? Jeff Jarrett's right. Oh man, I'm on Jeff Jarrett's side. I didn't see that. He called Jay Lethal an opening match guy. Yeah, man. Jeff Jarrett saying that front row tickets for Jeff and his dad. Front row. Man. I'm. There you go. There's Jay Lethal attacking. Rick. There's the Ric Flair's. Ric Flair busted open. Yeah, bloody right. Jay Lethal is not an opening match guy. Wow, this is amazing. Jay Lethal versus Jeff Jarrett. I should have been watching this. I should be watching the background, man. And the tear in my eye, I'm going to kick your ass. Late Jay Lethal. Versus Andrade and Ric Flair. Here we go, guys. I mean, it's got to go to Flair, but Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal versus Andrade and Flair. There we go. We got it. This is the main event, guys. The Undertaker's here. Sat with Mick Foley. Michelle McCool's there as well. The Undertaker there with Mick Foley. Good to see him. There you go. Undertaker's there. Wow. So here we go, guys. Man, I'm on Lethal and I'm on Lethal and Jarrett's side, man. Jay Lethal is not Jay Lethal is not an opening match guy. They're playing the heels, but you know, have a bit more respect. I mean, I know that it's a story. I know he probably doesn't think that, but if I'm going for the story, I'm going for Lethal and Jarrett because Ric Flair disrespected Jay Lethal. But yeah. So who's going to do this? Tony Schiavone saying Jay Lethal is one of the greatest of all time, and I firmly do believe that. Right, let's do this. So who's winning this? Who's winning? Lethal and Jarrett versus Ric Flair and Andrade. Yeah, so, but yeah, Jay Lethal trained Ric Flair for this. I mean, come on, man. You know? So Lethal out here now. Okay, guys, so as Jeff comes out, we'll do some comments. The entire building is standing already. It's only the promo. Absolutely. Classic Jeff Jarrett theme music. Once again, just because it's a nice time to promote it, I did an interview with Jeff Jarrett last year. If you want to check that out, it's in our WWE section of our interviews. Jeff Jarrett coming out. Good entrance for Jeff. Just a promo alone excites these people. Everyone's standing right now. Yeah, absolutely. Undertaker is at ringside. Amazing. Yeah, absolutely. He's shaking hands with Mick Foley. He was sat next to Mick Foley. It was a lovely moment. Don't like Jay Lethal. He should be cleaning the bathroom at the arena. Oh, man, Danny, that's unfair. Thanks, Dex, for live reports. Indeed. Thank you very much, Dex. Andrade seems happy to be there for Rick, indeed. Lots of great guests in attendance tonight, indeed. Ring for Ric Flair. Should be Flair and Andrade to win. Yeah, I think you're right. Let's go, Flair. If it wasn't for him versus Shawn Michaels at Mania, I would never be a hardcore wrestling fan. Yeah, fair enough, Michael. Yeah, Karen Jarrett's out here first. It was great to see stars from many different promotions. Yes, it was, Robert Dinkins. Thank you for joining us as well. Appreciate you. Jeff Jarrett looks good. He's a WWE guy, of course. He was at SummerSlam last night. Jarrett's getting into Shivani's face. Getting that. Take it. Oh, Jeff Jarrett knocking the notes from the commentators there. There's the guitar as well. Jeff Jarrett now antagonizing the crowd. Ultimate heel. Thank you guys so much for joining us. 31 people in. If you haven't liked the video yet, please do. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we'd love your support. We are a growing channel. We appreciate you guys, the Hulkamaniacs. We are the Gimme a Hull Yeah podcast, and my name is Dom. It has been a pleasure to do this for you guys. Sandra welcoming in Robert to the family. Jarrett is not happy with the commentators as usual. Yeah, no. Great heel. Four-time WCW World Champion. Six-time NWA World Champion. Getting in the face of the crowd now. Love this. Jeff Jarrett started as a referee in 1986. Wow. Son of a wrestling promoter. Oh, nice. Jeff Jarrett pouring the water in the fan. That's lovely. This is great. Jeff Jarrett antagonizing everyone. Being the heels. Man. Jeff Jarrett antagonizing everybody. Stacey Bowling has joined us as well. Hi, Stacey. Hopefully you're all right. Really enjoying this entrance from Jarrett, man. He's had a cracking weekend, hasn't he? Ref in SummerSlam. Jerry Jarrett in the crowd as well. Jerry Jarrett there. Undertaker there. Mick Foley. Fantastic. Wonderful. Great to see all these people here. This has been a lovely event. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gimme a Hull Yeah family. You are now Hulkamaniacs. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael, for welcoming everybody in. You are a very important part of our community, and everybody new to us is important as well. Thank you for helping us grow and develop. Jeff Jarrett again in the face of everyone and face of all the commentators. Got that guitar as well as Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett raising that guitar up high, man. I'm rooting for Jarrett and Lethal, guys. I'm not gonna lie. You know, don't call Jay Lethal an opening match, dude. You know, I think Jeff, you go, dude. Absolutely, Steeler. But no, I think you got to give it to Flair, right? I guess we got 100. I mean, let's see what you guys said in the poll. So we got 88%. Okay, so not everybody, most of you. Son-in-law of Ric Flair, Andrade El Idolo in AEW. Jeff Jarrett still out there antagonizing the crowd. What a lovely mask. Oh, beautiful. Silver. Kid Rock's there. He was at SummerSlam. Now he's in Ric Flair's last match. Amazing. Kid Rock's there. There's Andrade. Andrade there. Andrade recently met. Andrade marrying Charlotte Flair. Tony Schiavone putting over Charlotte Flair as well. Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense to have Andrade be the partner. What a great mask. Love Andrade's mask as he comes out. All right, Andrade staying out there, staying out of the ring, waiting for Ric Flair. Let's see what the ovation's gonna be like. There he is, looking at that mask. Woo! Woo! Everybody do a woo. Everybody do it wherever you are in the world. Give me a woo. Woo! I'm terrible at it. Woo! Everybody's doing it. Colorful indeed. Ric Flair's final match. $43 people in. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you could like the video, we'd appreciate it. If you could support our small channel, we'd appreciate it. As Ric Flair is not yet coming out, but we're waiting for it, man. We're waiting for it. Make him wait, says Schiavone. Jeff Jarrett still acting like an ass, antagonizing fans. Jay Lethal in the ring. We're waiting for Ric Flair. Here he comes. Whoa! That figure four is coming. There you go. Woo from Robert Dinkins. A woo from Steeler J. A woo. Woo. Woo from Michael. That figure four is coming indeed. The white robe is here. The white robe. All right, here we go. 16-time world champ. 2-time Hall of Famer. All right, here we go. I love this, Steeler J. Sandra, give me a woo. Love it. Thank you, guys. Oh, he's got the gold belt. He's got the WCW title. That old school WCW title. Love that. There it is. The original big gold belt. All right, man. Good. Let's do this. Good lad. So Comrade Thompson was at ringside, got shoved by Jeff Jarrett. Here he goes. The gold belt has been given away, and now Rick getting in the ring. Purple trunks, purple shirt, purple boots, white robe. Nice. Kid Rock's there. The Undertaker's here. DDP, Mick Foley. Jarrett. Mike Keogh is reffing. Doug Dillinger's head of security. Here he goes. David Kenza, ring announcer for WCW, is going to make those introductions. He looks like he's had a time getting down there, but I don't expect this to go too long, guys. Probably 12 minutes. David Penza now. Jeff Jarrett going after Andrade almost before the match. They're going to fight already. Andrade, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal already trying to attack Andrade. Mike Chioda's going to call the match. Greatest first-generation wrestler ever. The only man to submit Ric Flair to the figure four. The franchise of Ring of Honor. Jay Lethal. And he's doing it. He's doing the strut. Wednesday, Orange Cassidy faces Jay Lethal. A woo from Danny as well. Thank you. Let the blood flow. Third generation promoter. He's been in wrestling as long as I've been born. 36 years. Double J Jeff Jarrett. Hall of Famer. And there he is, raising his arms high on his home turf. Jeff Jarrett playing the ultimate heel, guys. Ultimate heel. Lucha Libre legend. Andrade. Married to Charlotte Flair. Used to sell picture and posters for Ric Flair in the 80s. Ah, cool. 5-decade-long career. Recognized by many as the greatest professional wrestler of all time. And there's your boy Ric Flair. There we go. Let's clap, guys. Awesome. Lovely. Great. Andrade now. Nice. So Conrad there on commentary. Beat Ricky Steamboat and Randy Savage in this building. It's a good omen. What are they chanting? Thank you, Rick. Let's go, Flair. Whoa, from Michael. Absolutely. Nature Boy. There you go. Massive kiss there from Jeff Jarrett to Karen Jarrett. Jay Lethal, of course, responsible for training Ric Flair for this. Wanted to be on the card, but Ric Flair called him an opening match guy. Jeff Jarrett taking exception to that, supporting Jay. Obviously, Jeff Jarrett and Ric Flair have history as well in WCW. Andrade teaming with Rick is the husband of Charlotte Flair. And now Ric Flair going for Jeff. Ric Flair going for Jeff now. Jeff Jarrett is backing away from Ric Flair, guys. I don't like John Allen no more now. Change it up for summer. Ric Flair's last match. Let's do this. Whoa! Jeff Jarrett is in his hometown. A slap. Ric Flair just slapped Jeff Jarrett. Ric Flair just slapped Jeff Jarrett. Rick standing in the middle. Trying to catch Jarrett. Here comes Jay Lethal. Obviously got history, real history with Ric Flair in TNA. Former Ring of Honor World Champion. I feel they won't bring Rick in that much so he doesn't die. Possibly Fopper, yes. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yes. So yeah, Jay Lethal training Rick so he knows what he can and can't do here. Head scissors by Flair. Hi, says Flopper. Good to see you. Sandra says hi to Flopper as well. Good to see you. Wish I could slap Jeff. You still got it, Chance. You still got it, Chance, for the crowd as well. Lovely. Lovely takeover there by Ric Flair. Okay, yes. So I thought it was Conrad, of course, on commentary, but he's not. He's in the crowd, isn't it? He's the Crockett's. Dave Crockett is there talking about his family involved in Jim Crockett Promotions, of course. Huge part of that. He's doing okay, Michael. You know, he's doing all right. I mean, it is what it is. You know, we expected this, I think. Slap there from Jay Lethal to Rick, and that slap from Ric Flair to Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal selling that very well. Jay Lethal really sold that slap from Flair. Wants a timeout. Jay Lethal wants a timeout. Jay wants a timeout. Yeah, I mean, it's understandable, isn't it? He's doing this. You know, we expected this. Andrade coming in. Yeah. A little bit more agile than Flair. Jay Lethal pushing Andrade. Andrade pushing Lethal. Into a headlock by Andrade. Shoulder block. Leapfrog by Lethal, but countered by Andrade. Forearm by Andrade. Forearm by Lethal. Both these guys getting their forearms in. Fantastic. Getting some heavy stuff in here. Lethal now countering. Midsection kick. Back elbow. Ah, that big kick there from Andrade. Like a haluva kick. Like a Sami Zayn haluva kick there. Shouldn't be wrestling anyway. He's a crazy man. I don't know, man. Each to their own. You know, Flopper, he's allowed to wrestle, of course, but they're going to look after him. They're going to look after him in the ring, right? You know, they know what they're doing. Jeff Jarrett now in, taking out Andrade. Jeff Jarrett in. Punches and kicks by Jarrett to Andrade. Telling the crowd to suck it. Doing the crotch chop is Jeff Jarrett to the crowd. And then nice hip toss by Andrade. Another hip toss by Andrade. Dragged now by Andrade. Gonna tag. Ric Flair getting the tag in the back. And here he comes, but Jeff Jarrett managed to get away from it. So Andrade held the arm for Ric Flair to come in, but he managed to get away from it. Ric Flair in the ring, Jeff Jarrett backing away. I've never been in a crowd where there was universal heat for a wrestler. Even the smart fans are booing Jarrett to oblivion. Absolutely. Excellent point, Dex. Excellent point. Really interesting to get your viewpoint being in the crowd. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Flair's losing this. Flair loses, I think the crowd will be pissed. Yeah, absolutely. Jeff Jarrett getting yeah. He's gonna do the strut. And there it is, the Jeff Jarrett strut. The Jeff Jarrett strut there. And on the apron. Lying on the turnbuckle. Jeff Jarrett messing with the crowd. Jeff Jarrett taking the referee to one side. Thank you, Conrad chance. Ric Flair now. Going into the all right, we go. Yes, there it is. There it is. And there's a suck it to Jay Lethal. There's a suck it to Jay Lethal. Whoa! We got the Flair strut. We see it. He's doing it again. Oh, there we go. It was to Karen Jarrett. That's why it was. The crotch shot from Ric Flair was to Karen Jarrett. Lock up. Flair and Jarrett. Side headlock by Jarrett now to Flair. Back elbow went for it, but Jarrett ducked under. And a chop from Flair. And a chop from Flair. And the other chop from Flair. I watched a great interview with Tajiri on the Rene Dupree podcast. He said Ric Flair is one of the only people that chops up. Tajiri was saying that was great. Oh, the low blow. Nice little low blow from Ric Flair to Jay Lethal. All the hits, quite literally. And a chop from Andrade to Jarrett. Jarrett's walking out. He's walking out. Jarrett's walking out. Jarrett's walking out. He don't want to be a part of it. Doesn't want to be a part of it. Jeff Jarrett's walking out of here, guys. If Flair loses, I'll call the right action. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I will. You suck chants from the crowd. Karen Jarrett now ripping up a sign. A fan sign. Karen Jarrett involving the crowd. Oh, so Jarrett's getting in. Jarrett got in and then rolled back out again. Okay, so he broke the count. Jeff Jarrett again. His eye being taken off the ball by the fans. Getting in his mind here. And now the crowd chanting a-hole repeatedly. Jarrett walking away. Jarrett does not want to do this. He keeps walking away from the ring. Got Karen Jarrett with him. He's got Karen Jarrett with him. Keeps walking back. Flair standing firm. The count of 5, 6, 7. Jarrett now getting back in. Jarrett deciding to get back in at count of 7 here, guys. Andrade in. Andrade, Idolo, Jeff Jarrett here. This is a bit of a dream match. Kicks to the midsection by Jay Lethal. Andrade now. Andrade with the midsection hits, and now Ric Flair. Ric Flair's choking Jay Lethal in the corner. Jay Lethal backed up in the corner. Ric Flair's got an arm around him. Choking him out. Now Rick is back in. Nice. And the chop from Ric Flair, well sold by Jay. And the punches, the trademark Ric Flair punches in the corner. One after the other, guys. Beautiful, beautiful chop there from Lethal. Second one. For Undertaker. There you go. Whoa! There he goes for the Undertaker, who's in the crowd at one of those chops. Jay Lethal trying to block that whip through. 2 more chops, 3 more chops in the corner to Jay Lethal, and now Jay Lethal whipped in. And another chop. All the chops from Ric Flair as we expected we would get. Kick to the midsection. Jeff Jarrett getting involved there, kicking the back of Andrade. Takedown. Oh, nice. Takedown on the knee, and then a face plant by Lethal. Excellent work. Lethal now got a leg lock on Andrade, and Jarrett with a kick. Jarrett with the kicks to the midsection. Michael giving us another woo, woo, woo. Choking out. Andrade now on the bottom rope, on the second rope rather, is Jeff Jarrett. And now Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett taking out Andrade there with the 2 legs. You know, so his head was on the rope there, and Jeff, that looks a bit weird. But Jeff Jarrett just choked Andrade off on the second rope there. Jay Lethal now going up top. Setting up that Macho Man style maneuver. Yeah, I'm a Macho Man with the... There it is, the Macho Man tributes. Because Jay Lethal, of course, very good at mimicking Macho Man. Mimicking Ric Flair. Was Black Machismo was Jay Lethal when he was the Macho Man. His main event is Jay Lethal, and the commentators are getting that right. Because saying Ric Flair was wrong when he said he was an opening match guy. That's really got me, you know. You think we get shot? No, I don't think so. Maybe at the end, actually. Maybe to come out and celebrate. Drop kick by Jay Lethal on Andrade. And blowing the kiss is Jay Lethal. Blowing that kiss to Ric Flair. And kick out 1 after the drop kick by Andrade. Jay Lethal coming back in here. Sorry, Jeff Jarrett coming back in here. Punch to the midsection. Punch to the head. And now Jeff Jarrett in there with the Dusty Rhodes style maneuvers, punches. Andrade now trying to fight back. Cross body counter to the back suplex. Jeff Jarrett went for a back suplex, and Andrade practically fell on Jeff. Jay Lethal is a rich little wrestling. All he can do is imitate the great ones because he sucks. I know, man. I disagree with you. Chop from Flair's coming in. Excuse me. Chop to Lethal again. Whipping Lethal in. Jay Lethal going in round. Going up top. And Ric Flair counters with a chop. We're going to do figure four. Figure four to Lethal. Figure four. There's the figure four to Lethal. The figure four to Lethal. Is Jeff Jarrett going to come in and counter it? And yes, Jeff Jarrett counters it. Jeff Jarrett stops Ric Flair in his tracks. Going for that figure four. Karen going for something. Jeff Jarrett whispering to Ric Flair something. Are they going for something? Ric Flair going out of the ring. Karen Jarrett's shoe. And he just took out Ric Flair with the shoe. I'm assuming Rick is busted open. Rick is going to be busted open. Jeff Jarrett called for Karen Jarrett's shoe and took it to Ric Flair. And now Karen Jarrett slapping Ric Flair. And Ric Flair going into the barricade there. We're getting busted open, Rick. We're getting some blood. Jay is talented, absolutely. Wait. Who's that? Megan? Karen Jarrett, manhandled by Megan. Is that Megan Flair? Who's that? Yeah, Megan Flair. Yeah, that's right. Megan Flair. Conrad Thompson's wife. There you go. That's why. Okay, that's why Conrad's so close to Rick. Megan Flair, Conrad Thompson's wife. Megan Flair stopping. Karen Jarrett getting involved there. But then security turning away. Wendy there as well. Ric Flair's partner, Wendy. Karen Jarrett antagonizing. Karen Jarrett saying, kiss my ass to Wendy Flair. And now Ric Flair bleeding, but just took an eye poke of. Even though Ric Flair's bleeding, he's a scarlet mess. Ric Flair got his eye poke into Jay Lethal. Mick Foley's there. Undertaker's there. Undertaker's wife Michelle recording on her phone. Jay Lethal. Jeff Jarrett. Ric Flair is bleeding. He's a bloody mess. Ric Flair now in the oh there you go. Gonna hoist Ric Flair up, telling him what he's doing, calling the match with Flair in the ring. Flair can barely move. They're calling the match in the ring. What's Jay Lethal gonna do here? Suplex from Jay Lethal to Ric Flair. Jay Lethal showing those muscles off. One, two, and a breakup after the suplex. Cat fight, indeed. Yes, indeed. There was a cat fight there between Karen, Ric Flair's partner. Okay, now Jeff Jarrett going to do the figure four. Jeff Jarrett, of course, known for that figure four as well as Ric Flair. Woo from Jeff as he locks in the figure four. The figure four now, and Flair selling the figure four as well. So Flair selling that figure four. Not going to tap out though. He's not going to tap out. Is he going to turn it over? Andrade off the top. Andrade off the top. Jay Lethal taken out. So Andrade coming off the top rope onto Jeff Jarrett. Now Ric Flair is down. Jeff Jarrett is down. Jay Lethal taking out Andrade, putting him to the outside. There has been a cat fight between Ric Flair's partner, Karen Jarrett, and Megan Flair as well. Ringside next to Taker and Foley. Front row. Jay Lethal. The crowd booing Jay Lethal. There's Jay Lethal slapping Ric Flair, just slapping him. Now punches. Just getting down the floor and punching Flair. Just again, crimson mass is Ric Flair. Crimson mass. Nature Boy chance. Nature Boy. Nature Boy. Nature Boy chance here, guys. Jay Lethal now. Going for that macho elbow. That classic macho elbow. But missed it. Jay Lethal missed the elbow, guys. What are you doing on the poll? What you guys say on the poll? How are we doing for that? So 78% of people think Flair and Andrade. Keep voting for that on that poll before we finish. Flair is a crimson mass. Jay Lethal has just missed that elbow. Just missed that flying elbow. The trademark flying elbow of Jay Lethal he took from the Macho Man. Jeff Jarrett is in. Andrade is now in. Hot tags. Hot tags. Double clotheslines. Back elbow to Jay Lethal. Clotheslines to Jarrett. Big clothesline to Jeff Jarrett. Lovely snap suplex by Andrade. And another snap super. Oh no, facebuster, gourd buster, which we saw earlier from Andrade onto Jarrett. David Crockett involved. David Crockett a little bit biased. Oh, there's a big knee. Big knee to the corner. David Crockett being very biased in the commentary. 1, 2. There's the knees to Jarrett, but broken up by Jay Lethal. Broken up by Jay Lethal. Oh. Back elbow by Andrade. And a flying DDT. Lovely flying DDT by Andrade on Jarrett. 1, 2. And Karen Jarrett putting Jeff Jarrett's leg on the ropes there, guys. Ric Flair, Jay Lethal trying to wake up Jeff Jarrett. Trying to keep Jeff Jarrett in the match, guys. Now Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal beating on Andrade. It's a nice moment. Tony Schiavone and David Crockett are back together. It was 37 years till when they first joined David Crockett. The referee is down. Super kick. A super kick to Mikey O by Jay Lethal. And a poison rana by Andrade. Poison rana by Andrade after Jay Lethal super kick the referee back. So Patrick is in. Patrick says, hi. Hey, Patrick. Good to see you. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate you. Flair's ready. He's getting up. He's waking himself up. He wants the tag. Flair wants the tag. He made a tag. Sandra welcomes Patrick to the stream as well. Thank you guys for being here. Andrade went for something outside. Went to get Jeff Jarrett, who was outside, but missed the springboard. So it's down to Ric Flair and Jay Lethal. Right down to Ric Flair and Jay Lethal now, guys. Rick indeed. Yes, can Rick survive this? Wait, Ric Flair. Ric Flair going for the cover. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Oh no. The guitar. The guitar. The guitar. Patrick is chanting for Rick. Back is chanting for Rick. Wants Jay Lethal to pick up Flair. Flair tried to get the cover, but couldn't do so. Jeff Jarrett got that guitar. Jeff Jarrett got that guitar, gonna hit guitar. Mike Chioda is down. The poison rana from the super kick rather from Jay Lethal to the referee has allowed for Jarrett to get the guitar. Andrade pulling Ric Flair away at the last minute. Andrade pulling Ric Flair away at the last minute. And a super kick from Andrade to Jarrett. A super kick from Andrade to Jarrett. What's that? Somebody threw some knucks. Somebody threw the brass knucks in. Conrad. Did Conrad threw the brass knucks in? Conrad threw the brass knucks in. Yeah, Conrad threw the brass knucks in. Conrad threw the brass knucks in. Ric Flair's got the brass knucks. He's got him. Oh, there it is. There's the brass knucks. Dirtiest player in the game. Dirtiest player in the game. Mike Chioda is down. Mike is down. There's the brass knucks in there. Brass knucks in the knee pad. Brass knucks in the knee pad. Ric Flair just hit Jeff Jarrett with the brass knucks. Dave. Is that Dave Hebner? It is. The figure four. 1, 2, 3. The figure four is on. Ric Flair's arms were down too. No, I mean, Ric Flair's shoulders were down. But still, I'm not going to ruin the moment. Ric Flair won his last match. It's a lot of damage, indeed it is. And there's the purple confetti. Ric Flair looks out of it, man. He looks out of it. Ric Flair won it. There's Conrad, who chucked in the brass knucks, and the brass knucks got the win. Well, the Conrad supplied the brass knucks. Ric Flair hit Jarrett with the brass knucks, and then put on the figure four. Pretty sure Ric Flair's shoulders were down, but what if you were a wrestler? I don't know. It's a good question. What if I was a wrestler? I already said I'd probably use the frog splash elbow, you know, that the Briscoes use for my finisher. What about you? What would you use as your finisher, Patrick? Woo, says Debbie. Base Santiago Jones, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it. If you could like the video, please do. If you could subscribe to the channel, please do. As we are watching Ric Flair celebrate with purple confetti. Andrade trying to pull Ric Flair up. He looks pretty knackered, bless him. What if I had my own attack? Well, I don't know. Use a super kick, I think. Ric Flair, now he's up. Now he's smiling. Good. I was wondering if he was struggling there, but he Danny is happy. Ric Flair is up. He's realized what's happening. He's happy. Andrade's clapping him. Andrade's clapping. It's great, man. This is great. Good. He's happy, smiling. He won his final match. Tony Schiavone getting in the ring. And now he's crying again. Bless him. After like the WrestleMania match, he's getting emotional. Michael would use a powerbomb to power driver if he was a wrestler. Death Rider or Bulldog choke. Sandra loves Moxley. As Ric Flair's really struggling. I don't know if he's selling it for the TV, you know, for the show. Oh no. He's getting out of the ring. Tony Schiavone was getting in it for an interview. Are we going to see a Schiavone interview or? Oh no, we're not going to see it. Are we going to see it? Oh no. Is he going to hug his family? Oh, there it is. Megan and his partner. Everybody's clapping him. All his family are clapping him there. I'm like Rey Mysterio. Wow, Patrick, that's awesome. Andrade hugging Flair now. Even though Flair's bleeding, it's a beautiful moment. Beautiful stuff here. Undertaker. Undertaker with a hug there. There's Bret Hart as well. Bret Hart is there. That's lovely. Bret Hart there. Mick Foley. Beautiful. There's Andrade hugging Mick Foley as well. Undertaker. Tony Schiavone there. Hand on Ric Flair's shoulder. Gonna let everybody take it in. Michael's off to bed. No worries, man. Dan will see you tomorrow for Raw. We will be back, or Dan will be back. I'll be in Spain, but Dan will be at Raw. We love you, man, says Tony Schiavone. Wendy, Megan, and Conrad all there. Family. I first held this microphone for you in 1983. Tony Schiavone sharing some great moments with Ric Flair. The greatest pro wrestler ever. Ric Flair's there. He's going to say something. See Mick Foley, Bret Hart, and The Undertaker in the background. Oh. Ric Flair referencing his Ricky Steamboat feud. All his family's here. All the kids are here. Friends are here. Kid Rock. Kid Rock's there. This is his last. He adores. Ric Flair appreciates everybody coming. I hope I didn't let you down. Thank you all, says Ric Flair. For saying to family, friends, he loves us. Or loves the family, people there. Loves everybody watching. Ric Flair's going out with Kid Rock. Big fan of Kid Rock. Ric Flair. There he is. Loves Kid Rock, man. There he is, walking to the back. Andrade following suit, saying thank you to everybody. What a beautiful moment. Great moment for Andrade. Rick is a legend, absolutely, Patrick. I mean, we nearly cried because Rick won. Fist bumps. What's he going to do here? Oh, he's going for fist bumps there. Fist bumps to everybody. The referee's got his gold belt. Fist bumps to everybody. Some of the fans here. There you go. Some of the fans there. And then the gold belt is just walking. Someone saying, make sure he gets the gold belt. Andrade holding that bottle of water for Rick. Beautiful. There he is. He's got his gold belt. He's blowing a kiss to everybody. Lovely moment. There's Jay Lethal there. There's Jay Lethal there. Oh, beautiful. And he hugs Jay Lethal. In the last second he hugged Jay Lethal, and we have gone off screen now as he hugs Jay Lethal at the end. That was nice because I love Jay Lethal, and Jay Lethal trained him for this. Executive producers Brian James, and I'm assuming he's Road Dogg and Conrad Thompson. Line producer Josh Matthews from Impact, maybe. Producers Tom Pritchard, Bully Ray, Sim Bodie, Wolfie D, Scott Armstrong, Dan McDevitt, great. Operators Steve Small, production manager Dan Rail, security Doug Dillinger. We saw Atlas Security. Referees Derek Sabato, Mike Chioda, Brandon Toll, Dave Harmon, Mike Spencer, Dave Miller. There you go. That was the last. I'll try and keep it with the name. Commentary team, Bob Cardle, we saw earlier, Dave Crockett, Tony Schiavone, Hugo Savanovic, Carlos Cabrera, Scott Demore, Nick Aldis, Tom Hannafan, Joe Dabrowski, Ian Riccaboni, and Dave Prazak. Ring announcers David Penza and Cyrus Fees. Special thanks to Thuzio and Fite, with some memories here of Rick with other people, with some of the great wrestlers, some photos, some lovely photos of Ric Flair and Jim Crockett Promotions finishing us off with the logo there. So long for now. That's lovely. What a lovely night. It was great. Fantastic, guys. We are done. Thank you so much for watching. Let's give that a grade. Let's see what you guys think. Let's see what you guys said in the poll. I would say, out of 10, let's give a grade to that match. So let's do that first. Let's do the grading first. I'm going to say, just for the emotion, for the way it was put together, I'm going to say a 8 out of 10. Let's give it an 8 out of 10 as a whole. That was fantastic. Let's go back over the card. Let's go over the best match. That was great. It was a wonderful match for Ric Flair. Wonderful final match. Great showcase for the work rate of Jay Lethal, for example, Andrade as well. So a decent. He won. It's just all you can ask for. For Ric Flair's final match. But I think on the card as a whole, I really enjoyed the Impact World Championship match, Josh Alexander versus Jacob Fatu. I think the match of the night was Bandido versus Laredo Kid, Phoenix and Taurus. I would have said that was fantastic. Angles Gresham to Kushida and Nick Wayne was good too. Rock and Roll Express and Four Horsemen kind of missed it for me. The Wolves and Motor City Machine Guns was fantastic as well. Von Erichs and the Briscoes pretty good. Davey Boy Smith and Killer Cross was shorter than I wanted it to be. Obviously missed Ren Narita and Yu Amora from New Japan and the Battle Royal. So it's a lesson learned for me to actually watch the pre-shows. It's not always like WWE. They do have matches on the pre-shows. Mance Warner won that Battle Royal, and Ren Narita won the New Japan Young Lions match. So yeah, very, very good on the whole there. In terms of a whole card, you can't fault it really. You know what I mean? That was good. It was a great, card, well put together. Obviously produced by Road Dogg. Conrad Thompson as well. Obviously great people involved in it. Like I say, I want to see Josh Alexander and Jacob Fatu again. That was interrupted by the Major Figure podcast, which was cool. DDP getting involved there. Great to see DDP, The Undertaker, Mick Foley, Bret Hart was there as well. But yeah, I think if I'm objective, wanting more from Davey Boy Smith and Killer Cross. Wolves and Motor City Machine Guns delivered as you would expect it. Two classic Impact tag teams to do. Rock and Roll Express, Kerry Morton and Ricky Morton versus the Four Horsemen, Brian Pillman Jr. and Brock Anderson. Decent win for the Four Horsemen. The new Four Horsemen, the legacy of that group was amazing. Angel Angles, Jonathan Gresham, Takeshita, and Nick Wayne was for a Progress title shot. Progress is, of course, a UK-based promotion, very prestigious. Jonathan Gresham won that. Great to see Gresham elevated again after obviously some controversy with regards to his Ring of Honor, loss to Claudio last week. And then obviously Ric Flair's match was good. It was good. It was everything you would expect it to be. Obviously Jay Lethal and Jarrett supported him. A great supporting cast, I think, is the key in that match for Ric Flair. And obviously great to see names like The Undertaker there and the connection that Ric Flair has with his crowd and the people there. But yeah, match of the night, Bandito, Laredo Kid, Ray Phoenix, and Taru. Some incredible Lucha Libre stuff there. What did you guys say for the poll? Let's take that one down now. Let's see. End poll. Yeah, so I think we've got some spammers. We don't have our moderator here, so I'm just going to report the spammers. There you go. Let's do that because we don't have our moderator in. We usually do, but not today. So we'll sort them out. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's have a look at the who won that. Ric Flair, Andrade, 78%, Jay Lethal, 21%. Yeah. Makes total sense. Yeah, so Andrade and Jay Lethal, we all thought that Ric Flair was winning that. The men's four-way for Sandra. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like that. Next pay-per-view for me, All Out. Yeah, we'll probably be back for All Out. Anthony will probably do that. Once again, Dan is here for Raw tomorrow. Actually, I don't think this is his last match because Ric Flair did everything to not retire, but he got beaten by Shawn Michaels. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I remember that, Patrick. Of course I do. But yeah, I think this is definitely Ric Flair's last match. I think he said it on commentary. I mean, let's hope that's it. But it was good. It was really good. It was a good pay-per-view on the whole. Mine is Impact. So yeah, we'll Impact is fantastic. We love Impact on this channel. Sandra will be back for an Impact Impact stream. Like I say, thank you all so much for watching. Rick is a legend. I think that's a great way to finish it. Once again, 8 out of 10 for me. Really good presentation. Love the color scheme. Love, the commentary team was great. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm really lucky. I got to cover it for you guys. Got to be here for you guys and talk about some of the matches there. It was great to see Tony Schiavone there. Obviously, Jim Crockett Promotions was where it all started for Ric Flair 36 years ago. So just great to come full circle. It's lovely that things like that can happen, in the world. Stuff like that can happen. Events like this can be held, and we can not only see, a great homage to the past with some of the memories that Ric Flair mentioned, of course, his matches with Ricky Steamboat stuff, but also, talking about the future, the current four horsemen, your Brock Anderson and your Brian Pillman Jr. and then, the other younger talent that's there, you know what I mean? Like, it was good to see, like Davey Boy Smith there, Davey Boy Smith Jr., of course, history there, the Von Erichs, Marshall Von Erich and Ross Von Erich, particularly, great to see them too. Kerry Morton, another great talent as well. So obviously a great, great homage to the past and what's been, but obviously a lot of focus on the future there as well. Once again, definitely want to see that Impact World Championship rematch, Josh Alexander and Jacob Fatu. And again, props to Andrade for helping out Flair, props to Lethal for helping out Flair, and props to Jeff Jarrett because they did really well in that match. And once again, everybody was right. The 51 votes in that, Lethal and Jarrett, 21% said Lethal and Jarrett. I mean, it would have been something if they'd have won. But yeah, you got to give it to Flair. My only issue was that Flair's. I'm pretty sure Flair's shoulders were on the mat there. But we're not gonna focus on that, are we? You know what I mean? Like with the finger four after the brass knucks. But it was a beautiful moment. Really, really cool. And it's been fantastic to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. For anybody that's new to the podcast, we are the Give Me a Whole Yeah podcast. My name is Dom. It's been a pleasure to do this. I only said I was going to do it yesterday, and it's blown my mind. You know, congratulations to Ric Flair, congratulations to everybody involved, Conrad Thompson, and everybody for putting that together, because it was everything I think everybody wanted it to be. You know, in terms of a legacy to you know, a legacy for Ric Flair, you know, to go out on. Obviously, some great names there, like I mentioned, The Undertaker, Mick Foley, you know, Bret Hart was there as well. Obviously, Ric Flair's family there. You couldn't really have asked for a better end. Obviously, you know, Tony Schiavone got to talk to Flair as he went out. He got to go out with the big gold belt, got to say, you know, got to blow some kisses. You know, so it's an absolute pleasure to watch some, you know, stuff like that. Real sports entertainment, and you know, a great way for me to start my week off as I go to Spain. So thank you guys so much for watching. Dan Hargreaves will be back tomorrow for Monday Night Raw. Anthony will be watching AEW Dynamite on Wednesday. I may join Dan for a little bit from Spain, depending on what the internet connection is like, and depending on where, you know, how tired I am after tonight. Because I got to be up super early in the morning to catch my flight and everything. But like I say, pleasure to be here for you guys. We are, you know, I'm just a guy watching wrestling, you know, which is something I'm passionate about, and to be able to share that with you guys, to be able to build a community with you guys is an incredible pleasure. And thank you to you for being here. Thank you to Fite, and thank you to Ric Flair, Conrad Thompson, everybody else for that great showcase. Thanks for watching. I've been Dom. Take it easy. We'll see you again soon. If for those that are new to the channel, we normally count it down, you know, like Drew McIntyre does, like a claymore, and then we finish up. Okay, so we do countdown from 5, and then we say "Hull yeah." This is a Give Me a Hull yeah podcast. All right, and we do some jazz hands while I figure out the outro, which will probably be Mick Foley. Let me get all that ready. Yeah, let's let me get all that ready. There we go. I'll instead of just doing it, which I normally just do, and I don't get it ready, I will I'll click the banner off. Look at me doing some admin here. And I'm right here. So we're going to have Mick Foley to do the outro for us. Okay. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. Check out Raw tomorrow with Dan. Check out AEW on Wednesday with Anthony. And thank you to Conrad, to everybody involved in the Ric Flair's last match. To Ric Flair, of course, for his incredible legacy. And a very, very good show from everybody involved tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. I've been Dom. This is the Give Me a Hull yeah podcast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you later. Hull yeah.
This is the hardcore legend, Mick Foley. Well, hello and welcome to Give Me a Hull yeah. I hope everyone there, right there in Yorkshire, is having a nice day. Bang, bang. Have a nice day. Yeah.